You Jasmine the has-been, nerd bitch actress, slut who thinks she's
TV, do or die. It's our 3rd year anniversary, so make some noise for the mother
First lady of the streets, QOTR, DOD, do or die. We about to get into the main event battle. Give it up for the lady! Let's get right into it. To my right, representing Boston, 40 ball.
To my left, representing YO Yonkers, make some noise for Bonnie. That's how we're gonna do this. 40. Right. Tails.
It seems like the same time every year shit gets absurd. September comes and a bitch tends to get this urge. Annihilate and violate as I spit my words. They may killing y'all legal, bitch. This my purge. The bean needs me, son, visor. I will smack bitches. Bonnet only take a second. We fit it to cat bitches. I snap back into my killer mode. Bucket plus I move cheap these bullets hit lids and flip scullies for a cool fee. And if you be driving, you better lock and load, cause Bon Jovi get hit, it'll rock and roll, I cock and blow. You grab cock to blow, I see O's, you see K's, bitch, I cock for blow. Y'all get that? Y'all get that? C-O-C-K? That's cock. If I see O's like Coke, she'll see K's. That shots, pop, pop, bullets rain, your brain gon' drop, bitch. With my crew on your head like I rap for the boss chicks. Let's talk, bitch. Let's talk, bitch, you fraud, bitch. How y'all niggas think we similar, huh? A shot to get a spot at the top is what I'm giving her. This snappy little nerd, bitch, went and got a perm quick. Now this little lady thinks she wavy on some verb shit. I told Debo, no more young bitches, but for you, I said book it. Shit, I know I'm 27, but at least this bitch look it. Didn't you used to get chunky, bitch? Why you always making fat jokes? Cause you jumped in the window like a fiend bugging for crack smoke? I eat. Y'all can see by the way my little ass poked that 40 hand with that hook like something cooking black folk. Your whack jokes and punches, they really fucking bother me. Like she said, for footage I be popping corns. What the fuck you bodying, feet? Regardless of your record, you don't got the heart to spar with me. You ain't below the waist and you ain't shooting where you ought to be. Then you said I'll bang the hand at bitch's knees like I'm checking for a reflex. Another weak threat. I reach next, leave you under covers like D-Tex. Be stressed she would take this. I ain't giving her nothing. I'm her idol, it's her dream, girl. In the discussion, your fam gon' get a hair too thick. My niggas is bluffing. You should've chose to wait, watch her die. It's Jennifer Hudson. These bitches be bugging. Damn it, I'ma put her in her place. Lexa Beach, you the geek making jokes about a race. Think you belong with top tier? Your spar's clear, that's not the case. This pig let her fans gas her. Now this bitch didn't erase. I got stripes like Tigger. Real vets don't feel you like Luck E or QB would kill you. I'm on your best shit, twisting your noggin. If Lex Winnie the Pooh, you Christopher Robin. I'm mobbing on that baby, man. He fresh out the mouth. 100 bullets will sit that juvenile on the steps of his house. And my pound will break your QP down to an OZ. Amazing to break a dive and choose some lames for her cold D's. Whole D, she wheezy. When she see me about to pop toys with no cash money, how BG think these hot boys? They hot boys. window. Dino saw you trying to shine. He Germany cheered, but Haiti had to set this up. I be to India, Korea, or Thailand. It'll leave me mad amped in this place. Call this hair a Drake cycle when this can at a face. Bitch your fam in a place? Tell him move to the father side. Yeah, I found out about your family, so I'ma move on your father's side. But before I say bye, yo, to this young bitch from the YO, I wanna take a second to ask BG, why, yo? Why? Like, why's YO in your bio when you from White Plains? Why your mom thought it was fly to catch rides like night trains? Why your fight game is your rhetoric? Your daddy name is Frederick, is a lame, that's probably why your mom left him for some better dick. Bars, bitch. Off the top, since you came dressed for the occasion like I asked you to, this is what I got for you. Give you a double bang for your buck since you dressed like a $2 prostitute. But I came from Evolution to do or die. It's been a hell of a summer, y'all. These battle rap chicks see me moving like a winner, hoping I be the one to fall. But see the way I spring back and ain't much change? I'm still here, legs still on the undercard. Shayna just stopped choking, but QB still ain't got it like 10 man when it come to Hulk. These chicks got me feeling like Elmer Fudd. Yeah, I know. Y'all like for what reason? Cause how these birds keep running from me, I guess it's duck season. We killed niggas on sight, so nigga fuck scheming. If I pull out a bag and yell rape them, you getting caught leaving. But didn't you say I was boring? In the middle of a boring ass round? Yeah, that's some shit I don't get. You said you didn't want to battle, then heard Drake sponsor my last one, called me up and started flipping the scripts. And that's how I know you a hoe. Man, woman, you'll fuck anybody to get you a hit, cause just like this, you hopped on my pussy to get to some dick. So I would say I could give her the strap, but never mind, cause the bitch might like it. So instead, I go up in her with a big ass ice pick. Watch her open up when I stick it in tight, slice it, and leave 40 trying to hold herself together like a midlife crisis. She tried running to the spot. When she's pulling her little V. Soon as she hop in the whip and go to put in the key, that's when I spot her quick, cross over into the street, run up fast and straight bucket through the glass like Jordan in Italy. That means the strap on my shoulder didn't come with the purse, and it'll make you slam back like LeBron when he dunked in reverse. But see, that's only my 12th bar. And she already looking for the signal to stop it. But don't worry, by 24, you'll be ready to die like Christopher Wallace. Your name's 40 bars? I bought 100 for you. Another Pocahontas Snow White bitch. And I'm the hunter for you. You skating on thin ice? I got a thumper for you. Act fly, I'll rip it at you and anybody that's jumping for you. Hottest finger and thumb Alina and leave her in the marina. Tell a prince that is dragon slayer. She ain't needed to free her. Point deadly like Freddy. Who have to dream of to see her when it sweep off her feet like Freddie and Tinker when she with Peter. But you know I'm half Jamaican, right? So that means you should have knew I'm a shot. I'll run through where you lying with your king. Start shooting Mufasa. Make your kids watch while I put a shoe to their father. And while they screaming at me crying, what you doing to Papa? I'll lean down and whisper a raccoon of a top. But maybe I should take them on a camping trip. You know, someplace where it's real nice and leave more than their stomach in knots as they watch me repeatedly rape you with steel pipes, bust a K in your grill twice, then ask them what Disney movie they say that it feel like when I leave them in the woods with a dead mammy. Like Bambi, they'll pray for your dear life. I will put such a big
price on your head, they'll bring you to me in a bag with a tab on your toe. That's how I fashion. Bullets make your side spasm. Now you can say that you died laughing. It's like pedophiles in training. The way that these lines flashing, I make them sing you when they clap. You'll spin like the 5 jacks.
I've been here 5 times and 8 bitches. That equal 40 worthy, nigga. So you about to dread this hair like a jersey, nigga. They hyping you on my level, bitch. Them brackets deceitful. You should have asked the risk about taking me, period. I'm lethal. Send me to your colon, blow you open, now you equal, _ / you about to have a seat, ho. Them threats, bitch, I mean those. I'm at it how a tweet goes. Bullets like my footage, so my stand gon' see those. 2-quarter like a peep show. Hit her in them cheap clothes. Type to go on rainbows, want hangers like I keep those. If freak show you better make me understand. Why half your battle verse star, you quoting bars like a fan. You wearing dresses, spitting schemes, parting your tracks on the side. Now you want a fucking bitch's swag sound like mine. You got real talk, we both had to spar and we needed some improvement. Biggest difference is you got stuck and bitch, I kept it moving. You sparred 4 fucking times. 4 fucking times. I choked once and got it through. Your squad was on my dick hard before they opted out with you. I heard Shayna turned them down. I told New to kick rocks. He the type you gotta shoot cause he know the flip flop. Now bitch watch. Don't nobody told you to bring no innuendo, so now y'all gonna see me bring you innuendo. And watch who gonna win, ho. Bars with the Fahrenheit. Pay attention when I'm speaking, bitch. The teacher wanna meet and this is parent night. Bonnie ain't a mom, but it's ironic how she shared her life caring for this newborn who moving like a parasite. Bitch, when you shine, he shine. Your whole team overshadow him. He's talented, but don't nobody poppin' won't battle him. So every time you spit, he yelling innuendo. Discrediting your bar, seeking props for your kinfolk. That revamped style was yours, but he used it. See your lack of self-esteem. That nigga seen he could abuse it. Use a form of fat bitch with mad wits and no street cred. She draws at her job, only time BC led. Stressing she a goon and don't be calling on bitches, but sketching cartoons, only time you drawing on bitches. I stuff a slug in a pound, bucket stuffing her down, nuts and busting in a slut, but I ain't fucking around. How it feel? Nobody really ever called you the one, bitch. So she lost a couple pounds and stopped coming around looking like a bum, bitch. First Jada Ray, you look like a bum, bitch. Bitch, you look like a bum, bitch. Bitch, I said she looked like a bum. Like a bum bitch. Math and T-Rex, you was Penn Station drunk bitch, tripping with a cut looking stuck on some bum shit. When your fans say dumb shit, I feel like harming them. Yeah, we sound similar, but we different, bro. We homonyms. I'm not killing nigga all of Halloween. Y'all done seen her look like Sally, her posture to peep dick. Y'all stay sleeping on me. I'm that Sally posturepedic. Bitch, I mean it. Ain't no way I'll ever see you as a bad bitch, cause up until you joined this league, it seems you never had shit. You Jasmine the has-been, nerd bitch actress, slut who thinks she's staying undercover like a mattress. My wretched catch her lamping like a genie, it'll leave her blue. You in the monkey business. Only time B's a boot. You're far out your element, bitch. I ain't got to spark it. I snuck Aladdin that'll leave Jasmine on the car.
Let's go!
Different world, cause she ain't fucking with Lee. Y'all know my government, that means she ain't fucking with me. Pimp sweet, my Gaddis in the building, it'll kiss cheeks. Speaking of Gaddis, shout out to you, she beat you. Versace. Shit, I would've said you like black cause you sloppy. Some head in my whip, only way you gon' top me, see car before bone, cause these bitches are comfy. You copy? Y'all know carbon's a substance for copies. My swag's in the bags, what you cop to be. How much it cost be? Niggas don't sweat of this bill, I'm the cause be. My bars be the truth. My bars be the truth. Y'all know I put that work in. So this version off the hook, like when y'all seen Jazz talking. Delivery, performance, all the shit they tell me bring 40 main event, show us bars over everything. Bars, bitch.
It figures you be on Gaddis' dick about that kiss. Well, honestly, either she missed or a bitch. Well, both of y'all can holler at me after this third round. I got another set of lips y'all could kiss. But honestly, this round is dedicated to all the single mothers out there like mine, who had 2 parents on drugs and still raised me, going to school and work full time when all she had to feed us was WIC. Graduated, then put me through school so that when I have kids, I can tell them anything they see, they can get. But it's young stupid bitches like you who can't even give your own kids something to look up to because your wall don't even have a degree on that shit. So how are you a good example for your daughter if the last test you ever passed is when you peed on a stick? Real shit, right? Well, let me tell you why it's hard to respect you. I seen you talk about cutting kids' faces, dead babies, baby mothers, and it didn't even bother or stress you. But then you call me begging me not to do personals? What? True. Knowing I had a lot to upset you? Well, tonight, consider me a cellmate. Cause how I'm about to flip it and straight get in that ass? Trust me, none of these bars will protect you. Now your own father neglected you, baby fathers done left you, and you making fun of abortion to please your fans? Okay, I get it. You mad because Tori had that baby way longer than you could keep a man. Deeper plans, just hold your head and be glad, because at least you won't end up like this bitch, a bisexual hoe with 2 kids and 2 deadbeat dads. You letting these dogs bone you raw, but you hardly catch them. Give the fella knees and try to use bars to trap him. But when he fell asleep, he had a nightmare of your bra strapping, because when you get on top and start riding, it looks like a dolphin clapping. So now, 1 minute you kissing dick, the other you licking clit. When I tell y'all, all I see is red dots on this pussy, it ain't gunshots, it's syphilis. But now, you fucking with Jay Smooth, right? Well, let me guess, she made you eat it from the back? Are you in stuffed crust pizza heaven? Are you in stuffed crust pizza heaven? Because all I know is... Let me guess, she made you eat it from the back? Are you in stuffed crust pizza heaven? Cause all I know is comparing her pussy to cheesy bread means she got a yeast infection. I mean, I almost threw up when our vision is pitched. Pussy smelling like spinach and fish, oozing something yellow and thicker than grits. She open wide, you open wide, and lick every drip. Then go and kiss on your kids, but that shit on your lips. You sickening bitch. I hope somebody. Then go and kiss on your kids with that shit on your lips. You sickening bitch. Ain't Boston Hospital giving meds out? I hope somebody, maybe you should try CVS. I hope somebody watching this dial CPS. Cause every time we speak, you getting blasted with your TV blasting. That's what you call high DEF, you fucking bird. How about you read to your kids more and try TV less? Cause that whole good parenting scheme was like an episode of Sesame Street. Pure bullshit, PBS. Y'all see she's stressed, right? Well, truth hurts, and it's blatant that you alive. So you come in to do or die? Suicide. All you came here to do is die. The way I crafted that first round was some beautiful shit. This round, I had to tell them how you truthfully live. But next, since you like Nick Jr. and shit, I'ma tell them all the cruel things that I could do to your kids. Now, if you're a real G, go ahead and swing like it. Stop me like one. That's what I thought, pussy. You just gonna stand there and watch me like one. When I say shit like, I'll make your daughter bleed like a virgin. When it's trigger, finger pop her like one. Then point it at the other's throat, give it a couple strokes, and you'll never see him again. Like father, like son. Well. I got paid crazy just to take you, so I'm laughing to the big bonds. This round of bad friendship, y'all know I'm about to break bonds. Like her name, Bonnie, 3 sounds, broken down comes to be on E. I figured she just battled young Gaddis, she should be on E. My bar's hard, bitch, you won't get be on E's. I got a clip for your head, but ain't no be on E's. And if be on E is quick to be on E's, I'ma slide my pipe in her mouth and put be on E's. Be on sleeves. Be on sleeves. The reason niggas' burrows get sick. She like the old niggas' kids like a surrogate bitch. She didn't have bronchitis. She was lying. That was mono. Heard she passed it to Matt. He got mad, Sonny. Bono. She fuck with niggas that she knows long. Gonzo, they pay to tell this bitch to fucking beat it. Bon go. And Bon flow lies like all con games. So for that bread they put nearer, here come all Bon pain. I asked her not to get gas. Right. I asked her not to get gas. She no star in my galaxy. Comet Bon, I sat a light bitch down last month like gravity. I caused more damage than the Masons and the gamers. She sold her system, letting math fuck you up your anus. She thinks he's a general like Napoleon Bonaparte, but ain't Napoleon give him wins, he only tear Bonaparte. And don't forget John the Don gave Bonaparte her sex life remind me how my favorite couple songs aside. Tell him, Bon, who booty is it? That's what I feel inclined to say. I mean, them niggas ain't worried about nothing. Bitch, I know you feel some type of way. You hypocrite bitch, you talk shit about our funeral like fucking 2 battle rappers isn't something you would do. Math do your Jamaican style mouth, how he jam rock the Don extra box. With him she can only handcuff. You'll get your man shot before they put it down like 2 sheets for this paper. I got that metal to your line like loose leaves. I really don't give a shit. The Texas instruments, I hold them in the air. I really don't give a shit. That means instead of killing bitch and adding to your victim list, you finish an equivalent. You get what I'm saying? You got what I'm saying?
I really don't give a shit. Them Texas Instruments. I calculated wins. It's more divisions than addition shit. That means instead of killing chicks and adding to your victim list, you finish an equivalent. I spit meticulous, your written's ridiculous, my lyrics gibberish. I'm sick of the niggas who dicking kids and victims with syphilis. You witness just what it is, and if I gotta spit this quicker, I'm hitting her in the ribs. Listen, that's on my kids. With the fish, you can't beat me. You tried to get it in with the kid on the PG. I'll design her closed casket. That's blastware BB. This smack a bad hitman. I'll BCBG. And let me see you disrespect another dyke. Shit gon' be tragic. I'ma punch your fucking head off. Shit gon' be magic. I'ma punch your fucking head off, shit gon' be magic. You scream faggot, I'm asking questions and shit. Your uncle's a grown-ass man and he be dressed like a bitch. He stepped with the twitch, talking in that dry falsetto. You and that thing try jumping me, my team draw medal. What's fucked up? What's fucked up is you acting like he ain't a nigga bitch, well he's still a bitch nigga hitting bitches on some nigga shit. My trigger quick hits the rectum. He probably get off and thank me for this favor when I blow his fucking dick off. You pissed off? I don't care. Bitch, do something. You pissed off? I don't care. Bitch, do something. I seen you holler about a box. Well, I came to move something. Two's jumping. See my target? Bitch, you gonna lose something. You done proved against Q. Be only moving two jumping. It's disgusting when you can't trust your man around family. Niggas know I love fucking with them trannies. Your pussy probably smell like shit, bitch. No punches, no schemes. He digging some niggas' ass, hit you ass, y'all see what I mean. If you wanna make a movie, cop in the clip, I'll show him some great Gatsby like he watching a flip. Hard, bitch.
Real talk, I fuck with Matt because I like makeup sex, and he likes to fight me. And as far as John, well, what can I say? He kept on biting me. And every time he spit that multiple choice, it just reminded me how every time I see him, I always gotta find the D. And he likes to fight with me. And as far as John, well, what can I say? He kept on biting me. And it just reminded me every time he said that multiple choice, I always had to find the D. But, did you bringing up my uncle? Don't think that he don't know what to do with it. Make you choke on a jewel with it. Then bend over and make you say uncle while you poke through your uterus. But real talk, I didn't even plan to discuss this. But the moment I knew you couldn't stand a chance with these punches is when I seen you a smoker and had a hard time handling Duchess. Real talk, what you hype for? Cause you beat Farrah? Nigga, I've been told you she was gassed. You could tell by all the bitches that rolled down on her that Alexis was an easy pass. But now, you get to see the soul of the killer. So go ahead, look in my eyes, 40. I ain't gotta do nothing when this nigga's ready to die for me. I'll make you creep in your crib like Start Hot. She should arrive short. Soon as she step back in, we jump out clapping like a surprise party. For this battle, I even bought 2 pumps. Cause I ain't know which one to choose. My mom told me they was both cute, so I should pick the one that's comfy to move. So now, I'ma smack your daughter with the heel and kick your son with the boot. That's how I say they get kid tested and mother approved. intestines. Open, stretch them, time around their throat in sections. They use them to choke them out with first and jump rope with second. As far as the rest, I'll just gift wrap it and send it to mommy. Just to show her that I ain't gotta be a mother to deliver their body. You would think I'm double jointed the way I pop her arm. Slice a piece of meat out your son's father's face. Papa John's. Then make his stomach through hunger sounds watching the sun go down. Ramadan, then open up the square when I give him 8 from the side like octagons. Catch your daughter by the car, like I'm ready to go to soccer, mom. Clock the brat, then cock back. Soccer, mom. Tie him up, gag her mouth. Soccer, mom. Then watch that carpool while they kicking in the back of the van like soccer moms. As far as the realest, you be lying if you say it ain't Gaddis. They don't call me Bonnie for nothing. I got that name because I'm a rider. And I got a 9-name pride because when I die, I'll be laying right beside him. Plus a freaky black bitch I keep strapped at the waist. I call her Jada because she fire. So I can aim low with him and get your stomach pumped. Squeeze and leave you speeding, trying to hold that shit in like bubble guts. Your own fam like, damn, you heard what happened to such and such? Now your name is anonymous, because just in case anonymous, I bought a couple times. So when I run up on you like, yo, what the fuck is up? That mean I'm Wade, James, Ray Allen, nigga, I love the clutch. And from the front, when they spin, you don't know if I'm shooting or playing double dutch. When I super soak your crib till you float with your kids. So when you see that rubber, duck. But yo, that's just the way that I rock. Coldplay. Windbreaker, jacket, zipper, cold air. Hold on, y'all don't get me? I said I told you I'd be a windbreaker when I jacket and zipper like Coldplay. Oh, Jay. Now you can say I left the gloves and got away with killing you and your bitch. I'm OJ. And real talk, I don't need this last part, I don't even like this shit. Cause honestly, all these niggas sound the same when they write like this. But since these URL battlers wanna write our shit, pay attention, I'ma show you how to hype this shit. I said I got a gun so big, even on an off day you'll still get a box. It's on some Craig shit. The hollows in the arsenal, come on. I said I got a gun so big that even on off day you'll still get a box. It's on some Craig shit. The hollows in the arsenal.
Yo, shut up!
I said I got a gun so big that even on an off day you'll still get a box. It's on some Craig shit. The hollows in the arsenal hit hard as that Hulkamania leg did. So you get all face shots like a fat chick. All it one is your head, bitch. When I aim, click, bang, shit. Nobody to hold me up. Now we both getting that as a dead kid.
What does barbershop smell like? Gotcha. Shout out to everybody tuning in. It's the one and only your host Nomad from the Queens of Battle Rap Show. I'm just going to start off with a few quick announcements. Real quick before I even get into the announcements. Condolences to OG Prana's family regarding the recent passing, I believe, of her son. You know, it's never easy to have to bury a child, but condolences to her and her loved ones regarding that during this time. And as always, a speedy, nice, healthy recovery to Lady J, you know, as well. In addition to that, I hate to kind of, you know, jump from that to go into, you know, other news or whatever, but quick little announcements. She Goes Hard presents The Elevation. This is taking place Saturday, November 6th. Doors open at 2 p.m. till 9 p.m. It's $30 at the door. You can also follow She Goes Hard TV on IG for details, but you got Maze Hefner versus So Smooth, Matrix versus Fresh the Great, Queen Vixen versus La G, J Love versus Nucci Chinks, Boogie Blue versus Ashley, Miss Taj versus Knucklehead, Eliza versus Eon, and LS versus Frank Nitty. And I think one of the things that they put out there, for the ladies coming, not saying it applies to everybody, but they got new cameras, so they said kind of step your gear up, make sure that you have on your Sunday or Saturday's best, and to be honest with you, a nice pair of jeans and a t-shirt or something, you ain't just, I don't know, but it's a whole nother topic. Make your way there for that. Shout out to it didn't come out yet, but I guess it's on video on demand, C3 and Beretta Blaze. I heard they really got busy. I think it was like God mode or something like that at their Houston battle. And I guess shout out to their opponents as well. Is that what I said, or I said something different? Houston battle. Okay, Houston barcode. Correct me on that. Actual factuals. And First Lady Flames. It was like blood cousins or something like that. Let's see. Verbal Warzone Battle League presents Sniper Division, $30 admission fee, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Battle start at 3 p.m. This is taking place on December the 11th. 3824 Jasper Street, Philadelphia, PA. I'm going to mess up these names, but let's get to it. Swift J versus King Fame, Young Quick versus Tatted, T Sawyer versus Professor, Lady Hami versus, I don't know if that's Juvel the third or Juvel 3 or Juvelee. I'm not sure. My fault. Piranha versus Saint. Gav Sinatra versus R.I. Trilly or Retrilla. Be Easy versus Yoda God. Castor Troy versus Bosco. Freedom Rider versus Deshaun Supreme. Doe versus Wise. Uzumaki. I don't know if this is Senor, Biff, or SR Piff versus Tom Nixon. Sin City versus Crystal Renee. This is 1 round sniper battles. Be in the building for that if you're able to. And man, so here's the thing with this show. As always, I want to make this one a nice interactive one. So a few things that I actually wanted to kind of talk about today regarding things that are currently going on where I want to hear from y'all. So at the recent URL event, the announcement came that Jazz and Gaddis were going to be battling, I believe on October 30th. I think is it the 30th? Yeah. All right, October 30th. That's my 2XL right there. But do you remember 2XL? Yeah, sorry. But they're going to be battling October. You wouldn't. They're going to be battling October 30th. Shout out to what's named Jazz too, who actually, I'm all for tattoos and piercings, who has like a piercing like right here. I would never get that done, but it does look nice on her. Hopefully her body doesn't reject it and she has to take it out, but sidebar. But
question, when are you going to do what we talked about earlier?
Like, and once I finish this. So in about 2 minutes. Okay. All right. Yeah, so nonetheless, I kind of felt like when they made the announcement, and I knew where they were going when I saw Gaddis come out first, and maybe y'all did or did not. But I saw Gaddis come out first, and I heard Jazz say something like, at least I think it was Jazz, that was like, I'm still outside. At least I thought it was Jazz. I'm not sure who it was, but I thought it was Jazz. But the announcement...
Channel, you can watch it if you don't know.
Excellent. What channel is that?
15 Minutes of Fame.
All right now. But, yes, what's so funny? I was watching something the other... I'll get to that in a minute. I heard somebody else... Another minute. But nonetheless, let me get back on. Damn it. Did I just lose it? Too long-winded. Shut up, Morel Barnes, come join me. I'm coming. But nonetheless, so here's the thing. When the announcement was made, I kind of felt like, the reaction from people, it just wasn't there. And I'm just curious, and I want to hear from you all. Do people still want to see this battle? Why was the reaction not there? Was the crowd just tired? I kind of felt like it should have been a little bit more of an explosion than what it was. So that one of the questions that we're going to be talking about today is, do people still want to see this battle? If so, what's the prediction? why wasn't the anticipation there? Was it because it was announced before? Yada, yada, yada. Things have been canceled. We've heard Jazz is coming out and, situations weren't right, so it's been prolonged. I felt like the reaction just wasn't enough. In addition to that, we all see Coffee and Hustle are battling, I believe, about a week or two prior to that in October. So, some are saying in terms of promo, the promo is going too far. The promo may ruin the battle. The shit that's being said right now, it's going to be said. If it's said in the battle, it's not going to weigh as much. It may still be effective, so on and so forth. Just want to, you did? All right. So, yeah, that works. That's perfect. Yeah, you're good. Nonetheless, I just want to know in regards to this Hustle and, Coffee battle. So it's going to be two topics, but with the Hustle and Coffee battle, how we got it going, who you rooting for, prediction wise, the promotion, too much, not enough. Some said like the men never really have to promo to the point where it seems like they're worried about it getting physical, but the women sell the hell out of a fight. There's so many different, layers and things like that. But y'all go ahead. The numbers are already listed there. Let me know how we doing with this and where we're going. And, who you going for both battles. 516-234-0484. Will Scorchiono, if I'm saying that correctly. October 9th is Hustle versus Coffee. There you go, October 9th. Turn Up Ron, Misfit wants to study Jazz first. And you say you got Coffee winning. And y'all call in too. We're doing the chat too, but y'all call in as well. Hassani Shakur, I've been waiting for Jazz to battle Misfit, not no Gaddis. Gotcha. Well, Misfit would have been a bigger draw. This was less hype. Okay. Miss Mo. Hey, Miss Mo. Coffee says she got dirt. Both battles are not needed. Gotcha. Morel Barnes. If they drop the bag and get Misfit versus Jazz, we care. Gaddis literally just came back. Sir Splix. Miss Hustle is going to teach Coffee the game. 3-0. Coffee will have a great showing though. Okay. American Indian. Coffee and Yoshi knows how to sell a card. Gotcha. Palm 215. Gaddis pin is fire. Jazz pin is fire. Call in too. Like I said, it's weird too because I seen somebody else post online like, I just want them to fight. Like they want to see a physical fight between, Coffee and Hustle. And for me, I guess being a fan, I never want to see the ladies kind of fight at all. So, I'm like, let's just kind of stick to the sport and let it be battle rap and let's not let it get there. But that's just, my 2 cents. Let's see. RC, we excited. We just knew it was happening. No shock and all. Slim Diesel says Misfit, of course, Nomad. Let's see. We doing this, but come on. Turn up Ron, stop sleeping on Hustle. Slim Diesel, tell Rod to call Drake real quick. Yeah, I need to handle that. As it said, Drake is the one who actually more so, I guess, handpicked these battles, and some believe it, some don't. Some say if he did handpick it, why wasn't there more females on the card? People saying a whole lot of things, but we'll all be tuned into the Day Cloud Gang. What's up, Culture? And if y'all call in too, who would you have rather seen? Misfit as opposed to Gaddis, or either way, Jazz is finally coming outside. Are we excited about that? Is it we don't care, all sorts of things. Which way we going with the battles? I think I paid my bill, so somebody can call as well. Also, dope little picture I seen at the event. I seen a lot of ladies at the event as well. Did see the Bardashians on the stage. Saw a nice picture with like MBD and RX and Gaddis and Myverse and 40 and Hart. Hold up. Oh shit. I don't know if I hung up on them or if they hung up on me. That was my fault. But you can call back in. Sir Splex with 3 X's. All right. I just don't want to see it. Been waiting on Misfit versus Jazz for way too long. Gotcha. Palm 215. To be honest, I'd rather see Gaddis versus KCJ. Gotcha. Some Diesel. You really want Misfit first? Misfit? Yeah, I think Misfit said it was the money thing. To my knowledge, don't quote me. All right, hold up. Let's see. Hold up. All right. So, caller, while you're on the line, what's your name and where you calling from?
Ben, and I'm calling from New York.
Okay, Ben calling from New York. So, we're talking about two topics here, but nonetheless, start with whichever one you want. You want to go with the...
Yeah, I'm talking about Jazz. I don't think... Well, I don't know who she's battling. I never heard of her name. I'm not sure if she's good or not. But Jazz is definitely supposed to battle Misfit. Like, no doubt about it. The hype was there. I'm not surprised that there was no reaction when that battle was revealed because, I'm not really interested. I'm not sure anybody who is. I'm always definitely, focused on that Jazz battle. Jazz didn't battle in so long, and I feel like she's really been avoiding it and, avoiding Misfit. So that battle is really supposed to happen. So, I'm, total, lack of interest in that battle on Jazz part. But with Hustle, that's going to be a good battle as well. I want to see that. Can't wait. It doesn't matter, who really picked the battle or, who was the person. I just think that was a bad matchup with Jazz. I just don't think that should be her battle right now.
Gotcha.
That's my opponent. That's my take on that.
Gotcha. And you say you're not too familiar with... so the person that she's battling, she once went by Young Gaddis, but she's now Gaddis, I guess. Or some people would still say Young Gaddis. Either Young Gaddis or Gaddis. But Gaddis was, one of the very first... females that were actually kind of battling, and she was battling men back in the days and that sort of thing. So some actually say Gaddis is a legend. So the great thing about it is, with you not being familiar with it, if you're able to, I would definitely say to kind of go back and check out, some of Young Gaddis's battles. And then, maybe your mind will change and maybe it won't. But yeah.
Where is she from? Where is she from, the state? What state is she from?
So she's currently in Atlanta, but she reps Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's a Midwest female. But she's been, like I said, she kind of goes back, one of the, pioneers of this or whatever. But yeah. But yeah, so let me ask, how if you're not familiar with her, I guess how long have you been watching female battle rap? Not that it's a bad thing. I think it's a great thing.
Since Fight Club, Very Ma, Lady Luck. That's really was one of the first female battles I ever seen. I was watching Fight Club on MTV. I was watching battle rap for a minute.
Gotcha.
I just don't know of her name. I'm not sure she's good or not, but
right.
I've been watching Fight Club on MTV too back in the day. 40 Cal,
Okay.
Siri Jones, Jen, all of them.
Gotcha.
They was there. Matt Hoffa was there too.
Gotcha.
Moonface, all that French. So, but on the females, I watch Remy Ma and Lady Luck when they battle twice.
Mm-hmm.
So I watch Hustle, I watch everybody like that, but I just never came across her.
Right.
I don't know anybody who battled her either.
Gotcha.
You can tell me a person. Do you know somebody who she battled? That's nice. That's
She
does have a name right now.
She actually battled Miss Hustle. They battled on URL. I don't know if you recall, but she was kind of dressed like Tomb Raider. It was a couple years back. She battled E Hart. She battled QB.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, definitely. I think you'll.
E Hart, nice. I definitely know E Hart. Alright, but I'm definitely gonna check it out and see the battles and see what she about.
Yeah, definitely do so. Much respect for you actually, calling in and not being afraid to admit that you aren't familiar with who she is. I think when you kind of go back, you might be like, oh, I remember. You may or you may not. What I would like for you to do though, whether you do or you do not, if you're on Instagram or whatever, or even hit the line back with a text or whatever, and just be like, I remember who she is, or I still don't know, and let me know what you think of her as well.
All right, cool, but I'll definitely do that.
Gotcha.
Right, thank you, man.
No problem. Thank you so much for calling in. It's much appreciated.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah, anybody else, definitely, you know what I'm saying, still call in. That's the beauty, I think, of this, of the caffeine experience as well. And not saying this person because, like they said, they watched, you know, they were watching, like, you know, the MTV battles, and I remember those. I think I have the DVD of one of them as well, but why is it coming up like that? All right, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Morel from Palm Beach.
Gotcha. All right, we got Florida on the line. So yeah, we can let's just start with the Jazz and Gaddis. So when it was announced, were you excited about it?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. The only fight I think everybody really wants to see is Jazz versus Misfit. I'm not saying Gaddis she doesn't deserve that fight, but it's like we haven't seen Jazz in 2 years. Last time she fought, I think, was the 2-on-2 versus E Hart and 40. Jazz be talking spicy since then, you know what I mean? And it's like we want to see her on a big stage and see if she still has it, you know. And I think the only person that can give her that fight really in the game is Misfit. So I mean, whatever they got to do to set that up. I know Misfit was complaining about the bag or whatever it was, but, you know, we need to go ahead and get that done so we can move on, because ever since the culture started getting bigger through caffeine and shit, we've seen a lot of good fights from these females. But, like I said, we still haven't seen Jazz step outside. We've seen Murder Move. We've seen Lux step outside. We've seen Lady Caution step outside. And we've seen Lady Lux step outside. You feel me? So it's like, when is Jazz going to come out? That's it.
Gotcha. Appreciate that. And so let me ask, with this battle, which way you going? Are you going with Jazz or are you going with Gaddis? I feel like your answer is self-explanatory. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Maybe he thought the call was gonna end. You know, maybe he's not interested in the battle. I think it might have been an accident. It's the beauty of doing this live. Come on. Yeah. Oh, damn. Hector Vega said, "Hang up on the caller." Wait. Hold up. Okay, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Sam, I'm calling from Topeka, Kansas.
Gotcha, Kansas, Midwest. What's going on, Sam? Let's now. I want you to be on for both of them. I think the other caller might have hung up by accident. But Jazz and Gaddis. You know, what do we think of it? I think you might have to lower your background a little bit, because I hear me. I appreciate the views though. While y'all actually watching, hit the thumbs up as well, please. While you're watching this, but I'm sorry, Jazz and Gaddis. How we calling it, Sam?
I'm calling Jazz. I'm calling for Jazz. I'm with Jazz, but I've been watching battle rap for over 10 years, and so I keep up to date with it and everything. So I'm doing with Jazz and Gaddis. I'm going with Jazz, but I would love to see Gaddis in the ring again and Jazz. But Jazz been gone for so long. So there's like this battle, the battle with Misfit, and I would love her to battle Couture.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So you would have preferred to see Misfit or Couture as opposed to Gaddis.
Right.
Gotcha. Now maybe.
But I love Jazz because Jazz, she has them punches also.
Okay. Maybe this will lead to a Jazz returning and us getting a Misfit and Couture. Not saying that Gaddis should be a warm-up battle, but maybe this is just, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Right.
Because Gaddis been in the game too long.
Gotcha.
To be a warm-up battle.
I hear you. Okay. And Hustle and Coffee, how we calling that?
I have to go with Hustle.
And why Hustle?
Only because I've watched Hustle longer and I know how she operates. I watch Coffee, and I watch all battle rappers, but I just think Hustle got more Misfit will come with more than coffee, but I like coffee also. I mean, I've been watching this for so long, so this is what I do: get on YouTube and watch Queen of the Ring. And what got me into it was watching that Miss Pat and Couture battle, and ever since then I've been watching Queen of the Ring. So.
Nice.
But I would say Hustle over coffee and Jazz over Gaddis.
Gotcha. Okay. And I guess before you go, is there any other battles that you would like to see in the near future?
Besides Couture and Jazz, I would, if it was possible, to see Shayna Ashley come back.
Okay.
And I would love her to battle Couture and Misfit and Couture.
Okay, so you want Shayna to come back and battle Couture, and you want Couture and Misfit to battle as well.
All right.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, gotcha. Well, I'll tell you what, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely be locked in on both of those dates. I think the 9th and the 30th, and hopefully it ends up being a good battle. And thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Not a problem. Somebody else was trying to call a minute ago before that one, and it clicked off by accident. Here's the thing, too, with everybody. I always tell people, sometimes people are like, yo, I want to call in, but they may know it's me. Yo, if you call in and you like, yo, this is Shanae from Detroit, nobody's going to know who you are. Okay. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
What up? This RC from Inglewood, Cali. Shout out to you and Uncle Rob.
Okay, gotcha. This is RC. Okay. And let's start off with the Jazz and Gaddis.
I'm excited for the battle, but I'm more so excited for Jazz's return. I don't know if the battle's going to be a big clash of titans, but I'm curious to see how Jazz debuts in the caffeine environment, and also what her approach would be versus somebody who's a full package.
Gotcha. Do you feel like, I guess, with her past battles, she had an advantage of an approach, but with Gaddis, maybe, like, what could you honestly, kind of say, or?
I'm curious to see how she strategizes against such a strong performer. Like, it's not just the performance. Like, I think Gaddis does a lot of shit better than Jazz. Her performance, her delivery, how she'll switch up flows and rhyme patterns. Jazz is dope. She got witty punches, but I'm talking about the complete package. On paper, Gaddis is supposed to win.
Gotcha. Okay. And Hustle and Coffee, how we calling that?
I got Hustle winning. She's supposed to win on paper, but battle rap can be tricky. I wouldn't be surprised if Coffee come with a strategy for the win, but I do expect Hustle to win.
Gotcha.
As far as the promo is, I don't care for all the back and forth. I just want the battle to be better than the back and forth and better than the face-off, like on both ends.
Gotcha. Do you feel like a face-off is even needed at this point, or?
Nah. I know a lot of people want to see it because it's supposed to be entertaining, but I don't think we need one. Just like I don't think we needed a face-off with Caution and Yoshi.
Gotcha. Okay. And let me ask this too. So it seems like we've heard about Jazz and Gaddis happening, and it didn't. And like I said, it didn't get that much of a rah. And then we heard about Hustle and Coffee happening, and I felt like I felt like there was probably a little bit more of, I guess we were supposed to see both of them at one point. And then both of them didn't happen, and now they're kind of resurfacing. Why do you feel like Hustle and Coffee is getting more of a, we want to see this, as opposed to Jazz and Gaddis?
I think we expected Jazz and Gaddis to happen. It's been a couple interviews where months ago they said they was already locked in. So with that one, it was just a matter of time. It wasn't really a surprise battle. A couple of times we haven't thought Hustle and Coffee would go down. So, I do think that's the difference in the reception. I think it'll be a lot more excitement for, say, a Jazz versus Couture, or a Misfit.
Gotcha. Jazz versus Couture or Misfit, as opposed to Gaddis.
Right.
Gotcha. And why Jazz versus Couture or Misfit? Because I'm seeing that a lot in the chat.
I think Jazz and Couture and Jazz and Misfit, the backstories are way more richer as far as content. With Couture, they were supposed to go down on Gladiator School. And fans have been calling for that battle for years. Plus, I think it's the most interesting match because they're both good at angles. So, I mean, I think that one would be worth way more than her and Fit, to be honest.
Gotcha. Okay. And any other battles that you would like to see kind of out there that you want to put out there? Anybody returning or anything like that?
Couture versus everybody? Nah. Couture versus E-Heart, I want to see. I know Jade and Fendi got battles that's supposed to drop on We Go Hard. So I'm waiting on
She
those.
goes hard. They corrected me. She goes hard, but go ahead.
She go hard.
She goes hard.
Goes hard.
Yeah. They corrected me. She goes hard, everybody. So it's We Go Hard and She Goes Hard. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I like the battles. She Goes Hard been dropping. So, I mean, I'm just waiting for more from them. I would like to see Queen of the Ring versus She Go Hard. Okay. That could be a... And Couture versus Jade, I'm putting that one in the air.
Couture versus Jade, 2 cancers.
Yeah. I mean, they've discussed battling. I know Jade wants Couture. I think that would be a fire match.
Gotcha. Now, I remember, I think, last week where Heavy Bags had stated that Couture wasn't... It was something that it was said where he was a numbers person and Couture wasn't... What was it?
Yeah, like her level of activeness, he couldn't really give her most view because of that. I mean, I don't really get it. Couture has more higher average views than Hustle and Fit, you know, who he did give the title to. So, I mean, she don't battle super often, but she is one of the most viewed females.
Gotcha. So she's one of the most viewed out of the ones that were named. I forget who was named. Fit.
Misfit, Hustle. I think he said
40.
Yeah, 40. There was one other person. I forgot. Gotcha. But yeah, 2 definite people, Fit and Hustle. I mean, she got more average, higher views. I mean, you could check it on Verse Tracker. So.
Gotcha. All right. You came with receipts. Verse Tracker. All right. Thank you so much, you know what I'm saying, for definitely calling in. Somebody says you sound like, some D's will say, who's on the line, Jay Mills. But yeah, thank you so much for calling in and, you know, always being a part of the chat and show as well. It's much appreciated.
Good looking. Shout out to y'all.
All right. From Compton, Long Beach, Inglewood. Let's see. Somebody else make it happen. Turned Up Ron, Jazz don't want to battle Couture. Eric Davis, Couture versus Jazz or KCJ would be a dope battle. Miss Mo, Jazz boring, damn. WR513, Coffee and Hustle is going to be fire. Is that Tajay? Because it doesn't look like Tasha. It looks like Tajay. Tajay G, if I'm saying that correctly. You would have preferred Jazz versus First Lady Flames. Definitely one for the culture. Christian Piet. Christian Piet. Christian Piet. I'm assuming. Couture and Gaddis are the best women. Okay, gotcha. Light Skin Television. What's poppin', Light Skin Television? Yeah, definitely make it, you know what I'm saying? And the caller, the last one did answer too in terms of the promo. That was another question, you know what I'm saying? Is it too much? Is it enough? Do you feel like the women have to sell the fight more than the men? Are we worried that sometimes too much promo can lead to a possible choke or stumble? Or is it, you know, like I was going back and I was listening to some interviews. I'm trying to like put more clips up. And I know Couture was like, she doesn't like to do too many interviews before the battle because it's kind of like if I fuck up, you know what I'm saying, then, you know, the people are going to, you know what I'm saying, it looks like you talked all that shit and you choked and you lost. And for some other people, it's like they're able to do, you know what I'm saying, like tons of promo and that shit never happens. You know what I'm saying? They deliver clean performances all the time. But yeah. Let's see. Goddamn Jones. Gaddis versus Tori Doe has to happen at some point. I never thought about that battle, goddamn Jones, but I'm not mad at that. And I think if I'm not mistaken, Tori Doe has actually stated that, what I'm saying, she's getting an inkling to come back. I think on her IG page, she wanted you to post like a dove or a swan or something like that if you want her to go back. So if you're able to, go ahead and post that. You know what I'm saying? We'll see if we get, if you would have put the two, that's my Tory impersonation. Let's see. Ransom TV. Jazz better come with the best bars, no dry spots. Does she have a lot to live up to? Because we haven't seen Jazz in a minute. Somebody else, I thought it was one of y'all calling. Let's see. Jay Hunter, I can see the Queen of the Ring versus She Goes Hard, but isn't their roster of ladies the same? So Jay Hunter, not necessarily. I think when initially when I thought of the We Go Hard, initially some of the ladies that I thought of who were probably still down with She Goes Hard was like the Cedar Bosses, the Nina Cruzes, the Jays, the Unique Fatals, the Torture, so on and so forth. Excuse me. All right, caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
From Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Gotcha. And what's your name? I'm sorry.
Drake.
Drake,
like
gotcha. Okay, all right. I better find. All right, so Drake, how we calling it? Jazz and Gaddis. What's going on?
Well, I got Jazz winning that battle. Cause I honestly think that's a safe battle for Jazz. Official battle. She hopped on that stage real quick and was like, "Yeah, I want to battle Gaddis." And I just feel like she already know that she can beat her. I think she already knows she got a game plan for Gaddis. I think Gaddis, hollow maybe she could switch flows and do a lot. But Jazz, I think the people will, they want to see Jazz. They want to hear Jazz. Jazz gonna get the win over her. And Gaddis, clear.
Gotcha. So you found like
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like either one of them. I like Jazz versus Fit, Jazz versus Couture, like that. Coffee, people like that.
And why don't you like Jazz versus Gaddis?
I just don't. Like I said, I feel like it's an easy battle for Jazz.
Gotcha. Okay. It's funny because this is one of the battles that I've always wanted to see.
Her material is gonna go over better.
Her material is gonna go over better.
You heard?
Wait, say it again. You said her material is gonna go over better.
Yeah, with the people, especially if it's on a big stage.
Okay, gotcha. All right. And Hustle and Coffee, how we feel about that?
The coffee and the Hustle. I got Coffee winning, but I like Hustle better as a battle rapper, but I don't think Hustle don't got nothing to prove. She trying to get personal and do a whole lot of other stuff. And I think Coffee, she gonna do some personal, but she coming to rap too. So if that battle finish, Coffee gonna win. Hustle ain't really trying to win that battle. She ain't got nothing to prove to nobody no more.
So you said if that battle finishes.
Yeah, if it finished. I honestly don't think it's gonna finish the way Hustle talking shit. Well, the way both of them talk, but I don't think it's gonna finish for real. I hope it do, but I doubt it.
Gotcha. Okay. Maybe money will be the motivating factor for it to finish. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yeah, I do what I have to do afterwards, but while we're here, contractually speaking, you give the people the 3 rounds. Yeah, I held up 3.
Yeah, Coffee coming to rap. She ain't trying to. I don't think she want to get down like that, but if she got to, she going to.
Gotcha. So let me ask. So you don't feel like, I remember when before E-Heart and First Lady Flames had battled, I think First Lady Flames was kind of referring to E-Heart as auntie. So you don't feel like this is maybe with Coffee and Hustle, like an auntie having to prove something to her niece in some ways, like it's levels to this, like,
Nah, Hustle not looking at Coffee like that.
Okay.
I don't think so. Not because it's too much behind the scenes stuff that's going on for it to be like that.
Gotcha.
She want to fight.
Oh, okay. And let me ask
And
you.
I don't want Hustle to fight her because
Wait, you don't want Hustle to do what?
I don't want Hustle to fight Coffee because I think she's going to get embarrassed if she does.
Okay, gotcha. And the person that's calling, give me 1 minute. The person that's calling, I promise we gonna make it happen. Oh, they hung up quick. I guess they listening. But yeah. What are some other battles too that you actually want to see out there happening as well? Speaking into the universe.
I'd like to see Jazz take, somebody new, kind of like what the other callers were saying, somebody like a Lady Flame, Coffee. I'd like to see what you can do with one of those type of people. Because she don't really, I think Jazz her status is way too high. Y'all give her a lot of credit for her to not have done enough of nothing. I mean, she's fine. She's good, but y'all give her way too much because she ain't done too much.
Gotcha.
People like E-Heart don't get enough credit.
Okay.
But Jazz, she get all the credit because she on Twitter and everybody like her. She's cute. She had all the battles and all that. She don't do enough, man.
Gotcha.
She don't do enough. Not to me. I don't see it. I don't see nobody reposting her battle, talking about, anything she done said in a battle and that. Nobody reposts her stuff.
Gotcha. Shout out to the, like you said, E-Heart deserves more, credit, Bravehearts. But nonetheless, with Jazz, and you said you feel like she doesn't do enough or people give her too much credit, do you kind of feel like if somebody has her in their top 5 spot that she needs to be removable because she's there? Or is it like, no, she's solidified, she's put in enough work, regarding her past,
Not to me, because it's been too many girls and it came up and that's going crazy. And people that's been out there like official, I can't put her on top of official. She was there before official. I can't. I'll never put her over Couture. Because I believe she's scared of Couture. She actually said it a long time ago that she was scared of Couture. That's on where she was. Who else? E-Heart, I'm not putting her over here. E-Heart still doing her thing. She ain't battled a guy yet. She ain't battled no dudes yet. I know she keeps saying she want to battle Geechee, but she bet not.
I didn't mean that face. She did battle one guy, but I don't count that battle. I think it was like overseas, and to me it just kind of came off.
I saw that nonsense, so she like to bring that up too, like that's somebody special. No, he don't count. Nope, I'm sorry. No, nobody. She need to stop bringing that guy up.
Gotcha.
I like it if you I mess with Jazz. She cool.
Okay. I hear you. Well, thank you so much for calling in. You know what I'm saying? It's much appreciated. I'm appreciating all these views and opinions, all that good stuff. But thank you for calling in, Drake.
I appreciate it.
All right, have a good one. No problem. And the person that did call before, I don't want to say your name, but call back again. And also, once again, I hit the thumbs up if you're kind of enjoying the show. Like I said, we gonna get the ladies coming back, but I this is cool. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear y'all as well, and I like to read. You know what I'm saying? It's not enough dialogue going on for the women and things like that. So it's all love and it's all appreciated that everybody has these opinions and views, whether we agree with them or not. Let's see. Yeah, I probably spoke something into existence. I'm seeing another Miss Ma. I want to see she go hard versus Queen of the Ring. Yeah, I'm not mad at it. WF, what the Hustle says she don't care about the money or the event. Hustle says she coming to fight. Turned up Ron. They better not fight. Like, let this battle be classic. Gotcha. Eric Davis, Jazz ain't battle enough. It's only once in the blue moon. Sam Cooper, thumbs up. Yeah, Sam Cooper, not so much thumbs up there, but on the YouTube thing, like in terms of like videos or whatever, I think that they state to put the thumbs up there. Oh, you called back. That's what's up. Gotcha.
Press 1.
Look, I'm being tacky. I'm moving too fast. All right,
Press 1.
I did. Oh shit! Hold up. My fault. Oh shit. My fault. Yo, you I don't want to say your name, but you that just called when I heard your voice, hit me back again. NC, if you calling from NC, hit me back again. NY, I want you to hit me back after NC. I'll say that much. So the person from NC, Carolina, you call me back again. My fault. We're gonna make this happen. And then afterwards, I want to get you from New York. My fault, NC. And I could just call you, but I don't want to be rude. So I'll have you call. And if NC, if you know what I'm saying, hopefully you're not on break or something like that and I'm fucking up. I think when you just tried to call the other person and knock that call out. Yeah. All right, there you go. All right, I got NC. We're going to make this happen. Hold up. Finally, third time's a charm. What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm Ransom and I'm in North Carolina.
Oh, okay, gotcha, Ransom. Okay, I love that. Somebody from the chat calling in. It's like second time that's happened, I think. So how we going, Jazz and Gaddis? How we feeling about it?
Yeah, I got Gaddis with the slight upset.
Okay. And why is that?
I just think like she's real well-rounded, man. She comes every time. She comes hard, man. I just think Jazz is just she's gonna have a lot of dry spots, bro.
Gotcha. Okay.
I can see it.
Damn. Gotcha. You can see a lot of dry spots. Is this based off of like past battles or like what makes you think they're gonna be dry spots?
Yeah, just the E Hart battle, and even with her and Official, I just think that she gets a little winded sometimes. And with Gaddis, you gotta come with your best shit, man. I don't think that you can't just come with some regular degular.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. And Hustle and Coffee, how we feeling about that?
I got Hustle with the slight bias.
Oh, okay. Hey, we're all entitled. Hustle with a slight bias, nothing wrong with that. Now, why Hustle over Coffee?
I spoke to her personally. I think that she don't like the girl, and I think that gives her motivation. Like when she don't really care for somebody, she does her thing regardless. But when she don't like you, it's a rizzy. It's a wrap. I think this is more something like I think she does want to prove. I think this is like an E Hart Flame situation for sure.
Gotcha. Okay. And how do you feel about the promo going back and forth between the two of them?
It gotta stop because it's getting kind of corny now. I love both of the ladies, but just keep it wrapped. That's all.
Gotcha. Okay. And let me ask now that I think about it, because I know some people promo and some people don't promo. So Jazz and Gaddis, I don't know if I've seen a lot of promo going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's not needed. So if we haven't seen a lot from Jazz and Gaddis, and it could be for various reasons, do you feel like with Hustle and Coffee, they can stop it and we'll just kind of wait and see what happens, or don't stop it but just kind of simmer it down? And do Jazz and Gaddis need to step theirs up?
Well, honestly, I don't think it's going to be a face-off for Hustle and Coffee. So I think it's just better off, go ahead, but just don't be hitting below the belt type shit. I mean, it's battle rap, but just don't be dragging it with the nude pictures and all that other shit. But as far as Gaddis and Jazz, I just think I don't think they need to do too much talking. I feel like that's not in a I don't feel like they do that anyway within themselves. So I think they could just keep it how it is. Give us the surprise energy in the building.
Gotcha. Appreciate that. And let me ask too, what are some other battles that you would want to see and like to see, kind of as well?
Jazz versus C3. Jazz and Couture. I want to see Coffee and Hart got to see each other too, depending on how this battle go.
Mm.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And how you calling that?
Say it again.
How you calling that if that happens?
Which one?
The heart and coffee.
Oh, you know, hard. BX all day. I gotta go with hard.
Okay. BXYO stand up. All right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It took you a minute to get through it, and I apologize immensely for that, but thank you for your patience, you know what I'm saying, in terms of making this happen. It's definitely much appreciated.
No problem, bro. And I just want to say thank you for always, just showing love to the females and shit. They need the love too. So I really appreciate what you're doing on here.
Oh man, that definitely means a lot. Yeah, that means a lot. Honestly, thank you for that.
No problem, bro.
All right, have a good one.
Take care, bro.
You too. And then the New York one, you can call back now. Somebody who said it. D Park and Nomad looking nice and shiny today. It's good. I don't know. I'm naturally a greasy person, I guess. Greasy. My skin is a combination. I'm greasy and dry. But hey, better. You know what I'm saying? Shiny than dry. So I'm a little bit of a grease monkey. If I showed you my legs right now, you'd be Nomad stays kind of on the greasy side, but it's just me. I'm dark, man. When you dark, that dryness shows up. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'll take it. Some of these are laughing shiny. Pretty Dime's the wordsmith. I got Gaddis too, but she can't act goofy at all. Jazz uses cool Brooklyn swag to her advantage. Gotcha. Okay. Been to Israel, like Gaddis is basic too. Mo Diesel, Gaddis is not that good. Damn. Pretty Dime the wordsmith, but Gaddis has been real cool since her comeback, but she scared me when she fell on the floor at Summer Madness. LOL. Gotcha. I think that she was, Gaddis is just animated. You know what I'm saying? That's just that personality. I guess just saying you're going to bore me from what I remember. Respect the culture in here like swimwear. All right, now. Mo Diesel, Jazz might pull a Farrah on the comeback. Man, y'all don't hold nothing back. I love it though. Not that you're saying that, but not the people that you're going at, but I just love that y'all are, expressing how you feel. Eric Parry, definitely the face-off for casual fans. Gotcha. Do we feel like face-offs are really needed? In some ways, I think they're great. In other ways, I think, there have been times where it's like, it's fake aggression. It's fake, it's almost like, I'm not going to say acting 101. But, sometimes face-offs are a great thing. Sometimes a face-off can make you want to see a battle. Something's in my throat. It's battle rap. I'm supposed to pause it. But it's not COVID. But nonetheless, I've not wanted to see battles. The face-off has happened. I've been like, yo, now I definitely want to see it. Sometimes I kind of wish the face-off promo would happen a little prior to the event. Definitely before the night before. Because when they have face-offs, that Friday night, I'm probably not doing anything. But I'm like, you on my Friday night and my Saturday night? Now you might get my Saturday night, but at least get my Friday night. Even though I ain't doing nothing but like watching, repeats. And not for nothing, yo. I just recently started something on Netflix, some squid shit. I'm only like 20 minutes in. Apparently it's real good, but that's just a sidebar. Can it at least be a virtual face-off, Jay Hunter? I don't think a virtual face-off would work. Now, Coffee and Hustle, I don't think a virtual face-off, that somebody would have to be on the mute, and you would not be able to hear everything that the person is saying. Turned Up Ron, Hustle got to represent to win this one. Make sure you win this one, Hustle. Gotcha. Eric Davis says heart. Eric Parry, Nomad for Perez. All right, Eric, and you VP. Lights can tell him. Yeah, Paul. Yeah. Something's in my throat. Yeah. Yeah. Battle rap. Yeah. Miss Mo, what I missed? I had to attend a quick meeting. Make that money, baby. You ain't missed nothing. Just make that money. Goddamn Jones. Gaddis is probably the best performer out of the female battlers. Gotcha. And I think when she battled Official, people were saying that, you know, you could tell that she raps, like her breathing, you know what I'm saying, was like immaculate. She was able to switch flows, so on and so forth. You know, me personally, honestly, Jazz and Gaddis, ever since even before doing this show, I've always kind of put that out there. I want to see Jazz and Gaddis battle. So I'm kind of happy that it is happening. I don't know which way it'll go. Hustle and Coffee, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited for that one too. You know what I'm saying? I have my prediction on that one. I have my prediction on both. I'm probably not going to share, and I don't like to put my predictions out because, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I'm a little bit of a jinx. I've done that in the past. Let's see. RC, Gaddis has more bodies and classic performances than Jazz. Okay. Miss Mo, nobody singing. Uh-oh. If I don't pick up the phone like I used to. Yeah, for the callers. Yeah, nah, I probably can baritone. Something like that. Yeah, let me know what you want me to, Miss Mo. D Parker can hustle fight though. Next comment. Y'all are trying to get me beat up and be messy and get me fucked up at events. RC, face-offs get corny as fuck. They come off like a ridiculous act the actors don't get paid enough for. C character. Miss Mo. Nah, I'm not. See, some of these I'm reading beforehand now. Light skin television. Face-offs are fun, but corny face-offs are a waste of time. Agree. And face-offs, just to me, in some ways, they're not for everybody. It's one of those things where it's weird. And sometimes not with the coffee and not coffee. Caution and Yoshi, with that face-off not happening, I think it, was great. It leaves a little bit of mystery too. Like, is it gonna happen? What do we expect? Da 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 da. Yo. Queen of Attraction. What's that? Looking between the trees. Bush. I don't get what that is. Tree. I don't know. There's a beeping in its background. I don't know if anybody can hear it. Hopefully there's not a bomb at 15 Minutes of Fame Radio. And I'm not putting it out there, but just, I get real hesitant when I hear beeps. Let's see. Miss Mo, face-off tell around, spoil the bars to me. Gotcha. I think sometimes a little too much promo can do that as well. Eric Parry, they took the face-off from Showtime Boxing, which promotes good theater. Gotcha. For instance, Squid Game is different. Yeah, that's the name of it. I'm only on like 20 minutes in, but I was like, yo, this is not bad. All right, somebody's calling. Oh, okay, this is the one I wanted to call back. The New York one. Sorry. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
This is M out of Mount Vernon.
Oh, money making Mount Vernon. All right, M. Let's see. Gaddis and Jazz, how we feeling about it?
Ooh, all right. So I think that Gaddis takes this one only because I feel like their attributes are very similar, but Gaddis does a little bit more and gets to things a little bit faster than Jazz does. And then on the fly, if there needs to be adjustments made, Gaddis can do those in battle versus Jazz. I don't think we've ever needed to really see that from her. And when she's needed to do it, she hasn't. And then we've seen her take clear losses as a result. So I got Gaddis taking this one, but I wouldn't be surprised if, Jazz pulled this one.
Gotcha. Okay. Are you excited for the battle? You feel like,
I'm for both of them. I'm kind of excited because I want to see Jazz come back. And then if Gaddis is supposed to be outside, like she say, this is a good one for her. So you know what I mean? Like, I'm excited to see it, and I'm excited to see where they both. How they both approach it. But I got a question for you, because I'm not sure. Is this supposed to be like in a no crowd setting, like in the studios in LA?
I think one of them is occurring in Texas. And I think the other one might. I'm not sure if it's. I think when you say no crowd, are you talking about like the caffeine, or are you talking about like the Mook and Tay Rock, like just them two?
Oh no, I was really talking more caffeine.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
not just like nobody.
To my, that's a good question. I kind of feel like the Hustle and Caution one. No, I feel like the Gaddis and Jazz one, I think, is going to be happening in front of a massive crowd, and I think Hustle and Caution, that one I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody in the chat knows. That one might be caffeine, or it could be a crowd. Don't quote me, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And now, why were you asking that? Well, like, would that make a difference, or you just want?
Yeah, that's always a factor.
Gotcha.
That's always a factor.
So,
Crowd, you know that.
so
Go
if
ahead.
if there were a crowd, who you feel would have taken it, and if there weren't a crowd, who do you feel like would have taken it? Oh, wait.
Okay, so if there's a crowd, I'm going Jazz because I think it's gonna be electrifying. Like people want to see her so badly that at least initially they're gonna like go crazy if she throws like a couple good haymakers and she puts up a fight. Like they want to see it, they won't react. They've been looking forward to this for a long time, and if she shows up, they'll reward her for that. And Gaddis, on the other hand, Gaddis still has to deal with the stigma of like being, like still kind of like a grind time, king of the dot kind of rapper. So I feel like, I mean, granted, she got skills and people buy into it. Don't get it twisted, but there's still a little bit like, she's working her way in. Like she's not quite of this cloth. So I feel like that is kind of, working against her in that respect.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, gotcha. And I'm sorry. And Hustle and Coffee, how we calling that?
That's a goodie. So let me ask you something first. What do you think, or like who, if you were just to match them up, like who do you think is the stronger battle rapper? No predictions, because you say you don't do predictions, but who do you think is the stronger battle rapper?
Between Hustle and Coffee?
Yeah.
I'll say this. I do think Hustle, I do think, is a master of many different things. I think Hustle is great with jokes. I think Hustle is great with aggression. I think Hustle is great with performance. I think Hustle, she can do the hell of, she can mock people. She does great impressions. She did an impression with my verse, an impression with 40's voice, officials, rapping style. I think Hustle, I've kind of said it before, Hustle does have the package of what a female battler, she does have the package. She has the ingredients. So I would probably say all around, I'd probably say Hustle. She can freestyle as well. She can rebuttal. I feel like we've had more time to see all of these things from Hustle. Not saying that Coffee likes it or can't get it or doesn't have it, but I've just seen more things from Hustle. So I'm going to say Hustle for me.
Okay. That's pretty good. I didn't take into account some of that stuff, like the impressions and all of that. That's all I was kind of asking. Because the way I see it now is like Coffee, for what many people, not everybody, obviously, but what many people know Miss Hustle do really well are her terms of her just being like aggressive, lyrical. She can get in and out of pocket. She could flow really well. I think Coffee's showing she could do that too. And for all the credit we give Hustle, because this isn't a crowd, right? Like you said, then I think Coffee is kind of right up there with her. And I think because of the win over T-Top, like a judged win, like a clear victory she got under her belt. All the other stuff that Hustle has recently, like the battle with Lady Love, when she washed Verb, it's like, so what? I mean, Coffee could be like, I beat T-Top, like both top tier, both killers. Like, what are you saying? And I feel like that in and of itself turns the tide a lot for me when looking at it. Like, I really expect coffee to like give her everything she's looking for, the same way, same type of energy. And I don't know. I can't really call it. I really can't call it.
Gotcha.
I wish I had an answer for you. I called up, but I don't want to say it.
No, that's perfect. You don't even have to have an answer. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just can't call it. You don't know how it's gonna go, and in some ways that may be a good thing because that may mean that we're going to get an excellent battle. We're going to get an excellent back and forth. We're gonna get, you know, as some say, which kind of gets overused, but maybe this will be a classic or at least a great battle. So I kind of feel like when you don't know which way it can go, you know, you're kind of like, yo, like, yeah, like I said, I don't think that's a bad thing. Even with the Calico and Geechee, you know, some people might give it Cal 2-1, Geechee 2. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's not a bad thing if it's a, you know, it can go either way. To me, it stands for a great battle. But yeah, let me ask you a question. Since you asked me all the questions, now I'm just playing. What are some battles that you would actually like to kind of put out there or see coming to fruition and things like that?
That's a good. I was listening a little bit earlier, and I'm not going to lie. There aren't that many because I think a lot of the top tier or the really like capable ladies are really getting it on. So you got to see Couture coming back. Like we have to. Last time we saw her, she went toe to toe with Clips, and in my opinion, she won. I don't know how Clips pull that out. Neither here nor there. I know we're not talking about him right now, but we gotta see her. Like she's so in the time. You don't think Clips won that? I mean, you think Clips won that?
Do I think Clips won that? You know what? I'll have to go back and watch that battle again. But I just remember, you know. But
I don't know, man. I think she did really, really well. But again, that was a while ago. We could always look back. But so Couture, I want to see Couture and Jazz, man. I think that's the one that I've been wanting to see for a long time. I think, you know, they complement each other really well. So if Jazz is outside again, then, you know, that may be something she wants. You know who I want to see on the low now? I want to see Prestavia versus Misfit. I want to see that one. I think Prestavia is like everybody's anointing her. And it's kind of like rightfully so in that, like, sometimes you just got to get your experience in the ring, right? Like, we saw Official do it. We saw a lot of folks do it. So I think, you know, give Prestavia some plates and see what she can do. And Misfit is, like, very formidable. Everybody keeps pigeonholing her into the Jazz fight, which everybody should see. But then if not, give her somebody up and coming, somebody that, you know, she got to think about it a little bit, and she may have to, both of them have to exercise their pen. So I want to see that one. And oh man, it's an intergender battle, but I think I want to see the Yoshi and Vida. And the reason why I want to see that one is because Yoshi has come at him on the track, on wax, and she did really well. She did really, really well. And I think that in and of itself, like, at her last performance, you know, is indicative of the fact that, you know, she's like, she can do something, you know, and you know, she extended herself beyond the standard, you know, Twitter stuff. And, you know, she really steadied on her opponent and built something that, you know, you could build a fight off of. So I like to see it. I think it's easy to build that consciousness, nobility, whatever it is, and Yoshi doing what she's doing. But
get to know me.
You know, I mean, I get that fight.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. I like all that. And yeah, once again, anybody that does call up here, you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just don't know. So don't let that prevent you from calling in. If anything, let it encourage you, you know what I'm saying, to call in. But I thank you so much for, you know what I'm saying, all that you've had to say. It's definitely much appreciated. And my apologies to you because I know before, you know, it was like, this is your second time trying to call. Well, first time getting through, but second attempt. But nonetheless, it's much appreciated. You know what I'm saying? And thank you so much for calling back and making this happen.
Yeah, nah, man, your platform is phenomenal. And, you know, I mean, that's a good thing, right? Like, you want activity, you want interactive, you want engagement. So, you know, a busy signal is nothing to worry about, man.
Gotcha.
So you be safe.
Gotcha. All right, have a good one. Take care so much, man.
Nah, man, salute.
Gotcha. Miss Mo said, "Who you got? Who I got for who?" Yeah, I know I can't say that. Here's the thing, and like I said, you know, a lot of times it comes up like, "Who do you have? Who do you have?" I'll have my shit sometimes. I think it was only one time where I definitely, well, I usually go for the underdogs. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna go for the underdogs with this because I would have to sit down and think of who the underdogs are. But I usually go for the underdogs. But I went for the underdogs with the Jazz and Official, with the Bardashians and the TOQ. And I went for TOQ, you know what I'm saying? And I had the fan up and everything, and we saw how it happened. So I had to throw my little church fan away. That was a nice little fan that I created at work too. That shit was dope as hell. I should create another one. I still like TOQ. But nonetheless, yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit of a black cat, a little bit of a jinx. So I try not to spit on or speak on a lot of things or whatever. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'll bet this battle. Maybe I won't. But yeah, if I start telling my shit, man, they would never want to come and do my show. You know what I'm saying? The people are very sensitive, so I kind of can't say, man. Like, but I'm definitely going to be tuned in. I'm definitely going to be locked in. I want y'all more so to be as well. I think it's going to be a great battle. Y'all can still continue to call. JJ Philly, where's Cheddar? She's fired. Yo, I say Cheddar is fired too. I say Cheddar is dope as well. I kind of wish Cheddar was in like even one of those crucibles or whatever. Shout out to the ladies that are in them. I think Fendi is in there, and I think the J Love chick, and I think Midwest Shorty. I think Flawless might be in. Don't quote me on all these, but you know, salute to all the ladies in that. But yeah, man, Cheddar definitely is fire. She does have the battle coming out where she goes hard versus Jade. I don't know when it's going to be released, but I do think that you'll be entertained. I do think it was a great battle from both ladies, and what I loved about it is that both ladies wanted that battle for some time. They made it happen. A nice 3-round battle, nice clean performances. Great sense of humor. Sense of humor. Would it be senses of humor? Or sense of humors? Or just sense of humor? Great sense of humor from both ladies. I need somebody to help me with that. It wouldn't be senses of humor. It wouldn't be sense of humors. Or would it be sense of humors? Sense of humor sounds better, but then it sounds weird. But great from both of the ladies. JJ Philly, sensitive this. They all need hugs. Yeah, man, yo. Let me tell you something, man. Yeah, NOMAD tries to. I'm trying to maintain a good, cool relationship with most of these ladies, man. And I've been, you know, fortunate to do so. The platform itself, 15 Minutes of Fame, already sells itself. But I still have to kind of do my part, you know, to kind of introduce myself and speak with the ladies and be like, hey, you can trust me. We could do an interview, that sort of thing. So, yeah. JJ Phillips, Mulatto Black active. Yeah, Mulatto Black, if I'm not mistaken, had a battle go down maybe about a month or two ago, maybe in like August. I think it was the end of 1 month. It could have been August or July, where she battled Matrix. I don't remember if it was a 1-round or a 3-rounder, but that one probably will be coming out soon. I forget the name of the event, but it was Vixen and Lady J was supposed to happen on that one. It didn't go down. It was some other ladies events happening. It was a lot of ladies headlining that card. But yeah, so we'll be seeing her soon, I'm assuming. Goddamn Jones. Mulatto had a battle a couple months ago that hasn't dropped. She was fire. Yeah, I think the last one I can think of was honestly Mulatto Black versus Matrix. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully we see more of her as well. I think one good thing about Mulatto, nobody says she's whack. Everybody just says it's preparation. So like I told her before in the interview that we did, to me, that's a great thing. You can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the whole point is to remember your shit. But if you can't remember your shit and you're whack, you know. Yeah. And as stated before, put some battles. Get that chat going. Let me know some battles that we want to see in the near future as well. And some of the women that you want me to interview. I'm going to start reaching out to doing some more interviews. I got a couple of treats in store for you all. But yeah, I definitely got to lock more interviews in with girls I've never had and girls I've had. Make me sound like a pimp. Girls I've never had and girls I've had. Yeah, Mulatto has a dope pen. And not for nothing, well, we got like a couple minutes left. I didn't even drink that much. It's probably about like 3/4 of the juice gone, and I gotta pee like crazy. But I'm gonna hold on to it. I should have ate before this. I didn't eat. I should have ate. Jazz versus Vixen or coffee. Okay, gotcha. Eric Pirate, sense of humor. So just sense of humor. Thanks, Eric. All right, Miss Mo. Mulatto needs better prep to me, but she's nice. Yeah. Goddamn Jones, Shuni and Miami too. As far as them two battling, okay, Shuni versus Miss Miami. I'm not mad at that. Bar you to death, but bar you to death, you black bitch. RC. Mulatto versus Prestavia. Is it Prestavia or Prestavia? Prestavia. I keep saying Prestavia. Because I think Latavia, but it's Prestavia. Okay, I didn't think about that one. I had a feeling that they were going to do Prestavia and Miami soon. There's a similarity there. I don't know if it's the vocal projection between both. Similar kind of, no, they're not similar complexions, but there's something there that's similar. So I feel like that may be in the works somewhere down the line. D. Parker, Hart versus Couture needs to happen. Couture is the only vet top tier girl Hart has not battled. Yeah, that actually should happen. That is one of those ones where before, either one steps out of the game, not saying that they would, but I do think that's one of the ones that people would love to see. Me personally, Hart versus Couture, I would want to see, I will say this, I would want to see that on Queen of the Ring with the actual ring, with a audience. That's one I would love to see. That is another battle I would love to see. I do love both dearly. So that's one of the ones I wouldn't even predict, but it's like it has to go down. When you like two people and you like, I don't want y'all to have to do it, but you have to do it. But I fucks with both. Juice 3-0, always. I drink too much. Who is top 5 right now? Who do y'all have as top 5? Facts, Couture versus Hart has to be next. Miss Mo, Gaddis want to kill the whole Bardashian squad. 1 down, 2 to go. Yeah. Well, I think I saw that Casey had posted something saying now that my sister is outside, I'm going back inside. So Casey J may be taking a break. And if that's her choice, more power to her. Maybe she'll go back inside, and then we'll see her come back outside to battle Vixen the Assassin, which was supposed to go down, as stated before, some time ago. It didn't, but, better now than never, I guess. So, hopefully we get to see that soon. Lean the Blesser, bring QB and Matrimony on the show someday. I would like to see how they are and if they will come back someday. I don't think I've ever reached out to Matrimony, and Lean the Blesser, I probably will do that. Hopefully I can get her. Yeah. QB, I wanted QB for the longest time, and I still want QB. Me and QB will happen. It just hasn't yet, but it will. But my only fear is that it's one of those things where, you've wanted it for so long, by the time you get it, like, I don't want to fuck it up, or to be like, that was it. I don't want to say it like that, but I definitely want to kind of make sure that I can kind of go into it kind of well prepared and things like that. But QB is definitely one of the ones that I wanted. I don't know why I wanted QB so bad. I think because QB doesn't do a lot of interviews, I kind of feel. And QB, I think, is, she's legendary. She's a legend. So I got to get that Virgo. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get her. But salute to you for that. Yeah, JJ never fails. Got a wee bladder. Lena Bless, I would like to see Farrah versus Yoshi. Get to know me. That wouldn't be a bad one. I'm not mad at it. Eric Davis, intergender battle on the low for me would be 40 bars versus Tay Rock. I wouldn't be angry at that one. I don't know if we'll be seeing that one. Because I kind of feel like Caution and 40 are cool, and Caution is with Tay Rock, and it may not. I don't know. For some people, money is the motivating factor. So anything is possible, but I wouldn't be mad at it. But I would say I wouldn't want Tay Rock to treat that third like he did his third with Official. Not saying it's a bad thing, but I would just want a full third out of him. Eric Parry, First Lady Flames versus Vixen the Assassin. That happened not too long ago, or unless you're saying that was like a good battle. But that one happened maybe about some months ago. But that one did go down. You can probably go to the Caffeine app and check that one out. That one was, I think, First Lady Flame's first time on caffeine. The opposite of my dark skin ass. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Light Skin Television from Atlanta, Georgia.
Gotcha. So Light Skin Television, Jazz and Gaddis, how we calling this?
All right. Jazz would have to, you're asking a lot out of Jazz after all this time on the bench, time on the sidelines.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to say this about Jazz, and everybody like her that shows up to a bunch of events consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Gaddis and Jazz, I'll say this about Gaddis, she shows up to everything locally down here.
Mm-hmm.
And she's been like that since she came back and before she came back. So the last 3 years, I see her everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I see 40 at a good amount of things. And I see Jazz all across the country hosting, supporting small leagues, upstart leagues, mid-tier, top-tier, male battle rap, female battle. She's around. She's not going to have no rust. I think that goes a lot into it when someone's around battle rap. QB, I'm going all around, but I'm going to say this. QB, everyone should be, especially female battle rappers, they ought to be happy that she's gone for now. Enjoy the time she's gone, because when she come back, she's going to kill anybody. She's going to kill somebody. I wouldn't want to be the first one, you know what I mean, to go up against QB when she come back. She's not going to forget nothing. It's going to be easy. Her aggressive style and the way she talks, she will kill 99% of these women. I'm going to say that right now. I don't mean to make anyone upset. Back to the Jazz thing. Jazz would have to have the greatest battle of her life. And I'm going to explain why. One, you've been going for a long time. Two, the expectation is huge because she got a huge fan base from only a couple handfuls of career battles. Quality battles, really good battles. She set her mark, and she's one of the only women that can leave, you know what I mean, for a couple years, or leave for 5 years if she wants, and the demand will be as much or better.
Right.
So when she comes back, she will have to beat Gaddis or at least be a great debater. She will have to. The job is hard, but this is the sad and hard part for Jazz. Gaddis is killing everything in her sight right now. And I think Gaddis has very low appeal to battle rap fans, especially dudes. For reasons that we know, they don't want to like her. No one, you know what I mean? They want that, they want other appeal.
Okay.
On top of, you know, just the bars. They're not getting it. They haven't seen her in a while, and newer fans don't even know her.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, that doesn't go against Gaddis. That just makes her stronger because she don't give a shit.
Gotcha.
She's just coming out here to destroy everyone. She got something for the Bardashians. She really want to just destroy all of them. So she is on 101%. She's trying to kill everything, especially Jazz. So you see how hard it is for Jazz to outright clearly win a battle against Gaddis after being gone this long with this short amount of notice. Well, not notice, but it's been since, the 26th of June where Jazz called her out and Gaddis accepted. That's enough time if you've been writing. If you've been writing and preparing. But she's going to have to out-rap and outperform Gaddis. I'm not saying she can't do it. It's going to be the hardest thing ever in my eyes, for Jazz to do that. But if she does do it, overstand that there's no going back after that. If she beats Gaddis, debatable or clearly beats Gaddis, you'll never hear everyone stop talking about the greatness of Jazz. She will be number one in everyone's book for like the next 10 years, especially when Gaddis, so I'm not going to say if, when Gaddis brings that 101%. Gaddis going to give her a award. You got to be greater than Gaddis to beat Gaddis. And if there's any 5 women in the world that could do it, Jazz is one of them. But she just didn't have a warm-up battle. I don't know if that matters to her. I wish she had a warm-up battle. I don't care if it was a one-rounder against someone she already knows just for fun. It's hard to step into that arena, especially if it's going to be caffeine. And one more thing with my long-winded ass. I wanted to chime in on something you said earlier about face-offs.
Okay.
I think those URL face-offs and caffeine are fucking horrible. Excuse my language.
No.
They're horrible because they're contracted to do it. Their whole demeanor is, I don't want to do this. But these people are making me do. I hate that. Right. That's bad for battle rap. But you're forcing these people
to have a face-off against people they already know. It's like a fraternity. They're not going to say they're going to kill your mama and this and that, and I'm going to smack you, come across this table. They know each other. They just smoke a blunt together, got a drink after the face-off. They're not getting all that. You know what I'm saying? So that's not going to happen. But at the same time, face-offs aren't always built on aggression and talking crazy and disrespecting about the fight. Sometimes they give each other their flowers, but I'm going to kill you tomorrow, brother, and we're going to be cool after that. Right. You don't even get that out of URL face-offs. But the Queen of the Ring face-offs, I ain't heard a boring one yet. You got to have female face-offs, and this is what's killing mid-tier leagues and new leagues and upstart leagues. They don't have face-offs because they can't get everyone in the hotel or in the building the night before the battle on time. Everyone's scrambled around. She might come. I heard she's on her way. She's not going to make it. Some adverse happened, some adverse effects happened to this person, something in the family. She may still make it. You might have 14 women on the card, 7 battles, but you only got like 7 women at the hotel the night of the face-off. So they rarely have face-offs, and it's killing them.
Right.
It's killing. They have them early face-offs online. They cute. That's cool. But that would really bolster these leagues, and it would add more in showmanship, intenseness, and more drama the night before, and people would really want to buy more of the pay-per-view, the VOD. If they're in the area, they want to come see it. You know what I mean?
Right.
They got to take that template from URL and Queen of the Ring and start having these face-offs. The smaller leagues need the face-off. The big leagues, maybe they don't need a face-off for every battle. Maybe the ones where the face-off will actually matter or the face-off will be interesting. Like if K-Shine, I'm just making this up, K-Shine and DNA would agree on the battle, even though they're best of friends, it's going to be a corny face-off. They just going to be sitting there like, so what's up? What you think about my man?
Right.
Yeah, you don't want all that, but the females, they need face-offs every league.
Gotcha.
Females need face-offs.
No, that makes a lot of sense too. And the thing I think about it, like sometimes, like I remember, sometimes a person lives out of state, so they may not be coming to the event until the day of or whatever like that.
Right, driving and everything.
Right. So what do you feel like would be able to suffice? Would that just mean we won't get that face-off, but we could still get other face-offs?
Hey, no. Listen, you can get a pre-recorded online face-off that's not live. Put in the pre-record. Okay, you know who's great at this? King of the Dot when they hire when they hire Avocado.
Avocado. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when they hire him, you know what I mean? You might have a mix like this season or this tournament that's going on now. I see it happen. There might be 6 battles on a card. 6 battles are going to happen on a Saturday, on a Sunday. The day before is Saturday, their face-off. They're going to get as many people that they can gather for a face-off. And some of them are going to be shown that day. 3 of the battles are, and 3 of them will be shown next Saturday. Same thing with the battles on Sunday. All battles will be recorded in that city, say it's Atlanta for the South, on a Sunday, and they'll only show 3 of them live from the tournament on that Sunday afternoon. The other 3 will be recorded and saved for next week and looking like it's live. They can do the same thing with the females who can't make the face-off. I don't care if they drive in their car and their homegirl is driving. You know what I mean? They could set it up with a person. The other person might be sitting in their living room. They could talk their shit. I see Steam's doing it with She Go Hard. You know what I mean? It's something. You know what I mean? And you can record that. It don't have to be live. And then put it in with the live ones that do show up the night before the battle. And then, broadcast it or put it on YouTube, free live stream or whatever. However you got to do it. Hook it up, have little commercials in between,
Right.
Like Avocado, he knows how to fill in the gaps and stuff, but, they should take a template from another league that knows how to pull that off, talk to them, and you can make it happen. It ain't got to be no high budget thing. It could be, cost nothing.
Right.
As long as you get the people together and they can see each other's face, it's all good.
But that is a, that is a great one and a great thing. And, I do think smaller leagues, should do
Battle League, they need it bad because they be having some good matchups, and it's like you can see the females, they want to say something before the battle. They don't know what to say to each other because they don't want it to go left too quick or they don't want to get too friendly. But they want to kind of interact with each other. But it's like, damn, we could have did that last night. We were all in the hotel, sort of around the same time, but, you know, they couldn't get it together. That was their first event. I got a strong feeling that they will have a face-off, and they do have an event before this year is out. So I can definitely see a league like that, and she goes hard. They do a great job with that, the way they do it. But we would love it more if they can get them together the night before, live, you know, with maybe a few fans of the people in the league. And we go hard to be around because, you know, they got a hype little crowd there. You know what I mean?
So yeah. No,
it would be big.
Yeah, that could be. And like you said, it could definitely help in terms of, you know, selling more tickets, people, you know, anticipating the battles dropping. What do you say where some girls are like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm barely getting paid for this battle. You want me to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, some people want to get paid for it.
You know what? You got a great point there. That might be the incentive, you know what I mean, to either up their price or ask for some more amenities. Can I get another? That'll get you an extra night in a hotel or something. You know what I mean? If you got to be there the night before, you might come a little early to see. That's the whole. I forgot to add that part. Instead of having everyone dragging in Friday night, Saturday morning, or Saturday afternoon, an hour before they're supposed to flip the coin for their own battle, it's like, once you incentivize them to show up 12 to 24 hours earlier, maybe instead of rolling into town mid-Friday night or late Friday night, once you get a start on it Friday morning and get a room, you know what I mean, for Friday and Saturday, and check out Sunday, that type thing, if it's a Saturday battle. You know what I mean? Even if you don't throw no extra money towards, you know, having a face-off in the contract, if they even have a contract, you know what I mean? Give them 2 nights. 2 nights stay. There's no excuse. You in the house, you know what I mean? You got clothes with you. You got time to shop for something for Saturday for the actual battle, you know what I mean? The face-off. You know, it could work. It could work.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And not only that, if it's a situation where the battler needs their team around them or their peoples around them, their people can't get there on Friday, their people can still roll on Saturday. Just show up for the face-off, go back to your hotel, get ready, you know what I mean? You might need that quiet time or something, you know,
Gotcha.
to rehearse or spar. Yeah, it could work out. They just got to think a little harder and get some cooperation and put that within the parameters of their contract. Like, yo, we trying to upgrade this league. We need y'all here for a face-off. You know what I mean? We can't just, like, drag it in at the last second, like, oh, there she is.
And
you want to know that she's in the house, what she look like. You might add that to your bars. Oh, shit, yeah, she got a cut on her forehead. You know what I mean? Anything,
Right.
you know. Yeah, you want to see what your opponent looks like the night before. They do it in boxing. They do it in a lot of sports.
Right. I guess with this,
a walk through in college football, you see them on the other side of the field, all that.
the fear with, I guess, some people in some situations just may be, somebody in the crew might hype somebody up, and Friday is the face-off, and after the face-off they get into a fight. So Saturday there's no battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think.
Yeah, it get cringeworthy just when they get up there for the coin toss, let alone night before. You got a point.
Yeah.
But there ain't much you can do with that because it gets so crazy on the internet weeks and days before the battle. It's like, I guess it was going to pop off. It will pop off anywhere. But I don't know. I see less stuff about the pop-off and face-off than I do with actual battles. If you really notice that, people be more calm, and I guess because it's less of a crowd, less of a miscellaneous crowd at face-off. Everyone pretty much know who each other is. Even if you don't know them, you've seen them around. Oh, he's media, and she's always in the crowd, and she's down with Team 40, and this person, I know her from hanging around with New Midwest Movement. You know faces, and just, I don't know. It usually don't go left until they sit down at that table and go crazy, and then after it's over, it's over. Because, they want to get that back in, and they want to battle. They didn't come all the way down here to fist fighting for the shit not to happen, and wherever you at, people lock you up, and that. You know what I mean? You don't want to be in another state where you ain't familiar with and get locked up because you slap someone doing a face-off. That's a 0.1% chance it's going to happen at a face-off, but it's more apt. There's a 5% chance it'll happen at an actual battle.
Gotcha.
Your entourage and people amping you up, and you know you're on camera and you don't want to be shown up, but I don't know.
Yeah, all wise, powerful shit. And before you go, real quick, Coffee Hustle. How you calling it?
Oh, shit. All right. Now, you know how upset I was when I was up there. I was at Caffeine in L.A., and that shit didn't happen. And the same day that, a girl couldn't go, KCJ. So that was like a rough day. So that was what I really came all the way out there to see. Those two battles. I mean, not respect everyone else. I came to see Shuni, everything, but spent good money to get out there at the last second, and I didn't get that, and I didn't get Casey. You got it, Casey and 40. I got to get this.
Right.
I got to get Coffee Hustle. I interviewed Coffee in Atlanta at a bullpen event the day after Max Out 2 with RBE, and she said basically it's coming to the point where either your op wants to battle or they don't. You ready to move on from it. I mean, her patience was getting really thin. It's like she was at the point, her body language and verbally, she was telling me she really don't even want to do it no more. So it's at the point where it's got to happen. Can't nothing interrupt it this time. It's got to go down or it'll never go down. I guess that made more hype for the battle now. I got to see this battle. I'm at the point where Coffee seemed like she pissed off. She seemed like she want to kill Hustle on that stage. Hustle, on the other hand, has had a lot of time to relax and prepare and add some things to what she probably already had. Hustle, I look at it, has no excuse not to give Coffee a great run for her money, if not just beat her. If this will tell a lot about both MCs. If Hustle beats Coffee, we know where Coffee is right now. She potential top 5, definite top 10, but she's not Gaddis tier if she loses to Hustle, because that's like your litmus test right there. If you can't beat Hustle, you still at where you at, but you're close to where you need to be and want to be. If you beat Hustle, Coffee's the shit. No one can say nothing adverse about her. Coffee is the shit if she beat Hustle. That's on her resume along with everything else she's gained in 4.5 years of rapping. You beat Hustle on Caffeine, you are the shit. If Hustle beats Coffee, it's expected. And if Hustle beats Coffee, a lot of the stigma that's behind what went on with Hustle all year and he's, missing these battles and these engagements for hosting and this and that and whatever alleged keeping deposits. I don't know the business behind that. But if she beats Coffee or gives her at least a debatable, all that's out the window. She's back in great standing. She top 5 that are alive still. You know what I mean? So this is a nice matchup on paper. And I got a feeling nobody can possibly get 30. It's not even possible. It might be the battle of the year, especially having to wait all this time. We waited technically almost a half a year for this shit.
Yeah, it's definitely been a minute.
You add it up from the time the original contract was signed to the time it didn't happen to the time it's supposed to happen again to the time it is going to happen next month. Yo, man, we waited a half a year for this heavyweight match right here. This is going to be big. So I think I broke it down as good as possible. If Coffee wins, she got his tier. If Hustle wins, it was expected, and no one can doubt her ever again.
Gotcha.
So
all right.
what it is.
Light Skin Television, as always, brother. It's a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Man. This is the best show on earth right here.
Oh, man, I'm just trying to be like you. Hopefully I'll be seeing you soon. You do a lot of traveling, but we'll catch up.
Definitely. All right, my brother.
All right, have a good one.
Peace.
My fault. I think I had two people that tried to actually call in. My fault. A New York one and a PA one. The New York one, if you're able to call in, please do, because you tried to call like 3 times during that. And then after the New York one, I'll do the PA one, and then we'll kind of probably wrap it. But the New York one, if you're able to call back, hopefully you're still around. And if not, we'll do the oh shit, I've never seen nobody do that in a Radius D from PG. I've never seen that. Blood versus Crip. I've never seen certain things emoji wise and things like that. I'm very late and delayed with. Like, I'm just saying, it took me forever to realize what IJS was and not gonna lie, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, man, still holding it. Yo, y'all in these comments, man, certain things. Yeah, yo, NY, if you're able to call back. If not, I'll take PA. and most importantly, while y'all are up here, for y'all in the chat and for those who have actually called in, you know what I'm saying, spread the word. Let your peoples know that, you know what I'm saying, you called into a show. You know what I'm saying, trying to get said views up or whatever like that. But yeah, definitely spread the word. You know, I don't give a fuck if you take that snippet and you put it on your little page and you be like, this is my voice and I called in or whatever. It's definitely much appreciated, all the calls that come in. And my apologies if I can't get to everybody and you're just kind of calling and it seems like I'm not answering. You know what I'm saying? Just have a little bit of patience and I'll make sure that I'll do my damnedest to make sure that the call definitely does happen. Yeah, I'm holding it well. You know, and I'm trying to have my posture. Sometimes I'm sitting here like this and I'm just trying to have my posture like that. Luckily it ain't too bad, because if it was too bad, my black ass would just run off and disappear for like 2 minutes and then come back, but it's not there. But yeah, let me see, let me get that NY or that PA. Hopefully I can get y'all. But yeah, you know, like I said, I'm about to start back reaching out to a lot of the Yanni's comments, the ladies as well. I've kind of slacked off. You know, I've just been a little busy. But you know what I'm saying, sometimes I'm not sure when to reach out. If 2 days notice is great, if 5 days notice is great. There's nothing like reaching out 5 days notice or a week's notice and then to come the day of, a person's like, I can't do it, and it's like, damn, I did all this promo for no reason, you know. And sometimes I feel like if I reach out to them with 2 days notice, it's not enough notice. So I feel like there's never enough time. I don't know if y'all know where that's from. I'm so excited. If you know where that's from, that's dope. But yeah, when is Hustle versus Coffee gonna happen? October 9th. I believe that's actually set to happen on Caffeine. We all can't wait for that to happen. That's in about 2 weeks or something like that. Yeah, Caffeine. Yeah, that's probably gonna be one of the most anticipated battles of this year, I'd actually say. Yeah, October 9th, and Gaddis and Jazz taking place October 30th. Yeah, man, we're in for a it's corny and almost scripted. What's corny and almost scripted? Miss Mo, you talking about face offs? Or are you talking about? I'm not sure what you're talking about. But maybe it's just a delay. Radius D from PG. Who you got? Jazz versus Gaddis. Radius, you know, if I had Gaddis up. I've had Gaddis up here, I believe, 2, maybe 3 times. I've never had Jazz do this show. So usually, you know what I'm saying, I'd be like, fuck it, if you did the show, I'm fucking with you. But I maybe I should just go with that. If you did my show, I'm fucking with you. That always works, right? Yoshi had in the bar, shaking my head, played the fans. Miss my what? I'm so excited. That's from that's Jessica Spano right there. What I'm talking about. I'm so excited. I mean, the best of QB come back someday. Yeah, man. I think QB is definitely one of those that's just kind of retired. Here's the thing: they may be retired from acapella, but maybe we'll see them on the beat because that's more in line with their music. So I know Shayna was retired acapella, but she was supposed to do like Verbal Word Zone twice. So maybe, you know what I'm saying, we'll be able to see them on the beat. You know what I'm saying? And let's get more of these women cards. Get more of these women that are willing to participate and come through and really kind of battle on the Verbal Word Zone platform, battling on the beat. I'm all for seeing that. Yeah, man. I was waiting for PA and I was waiting for NY. My fault, man. I don't know if y'all had to go back to work or whatever it may be. Just want to do this real quick. Radius D from PG, Lena Blesser, Miss Mo, WR513, D Parker, JJ Philly. Let's see. Light Skin Television, Eric Powery, RC, Miss Mo, WR513. My fault if I'm repeating your names. 313 Cypher, Siley Spills. Sorry, 313 Siley Spills. Hassani Shakur. Let's see. Some of these I'm thinking of, and I don't have them correctly in my head, so I don't want to butcher your name. Eric Davis, JJ Philly, Goddamn Jones. Every time I read that. RC, Joshua Arthur, American. I want to pronounce it the way American Indian, Indigene, but American. American. I want to pronounce it how you're supposed to. American Indian Indigene. You know, it's probably not how you're supposed to do it. I'm not trying to disrespect you, so don't beat me up. Turned Up Ron. Jay Hunter. Get Your Bars Up Media. Let's see who else. Respect the Culture. Ransom TV. Queen of Attraction. I see Light Skin Television, but I think I said Light Skin Television. I said Eric Davis. Ben the Israelite. Slim Diesel. Sam Cooper. Who else? Christian Piet. Tajay G. Beat Addict. I'm gonna start taking pictures of these again so I can read them. Palm 215, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? As always, I do this for you all. You know what I'm saying? In regards to the show. If you're not following the Instagram page, go ahead and follow that. That's Queens of Battle Rap on Instagram. I'm trying to take little clips from different shows and I'm trying to upload them. I said I was going to do at least one a day. I think today I did 2. I might do a third one. Oh, shit. But, you know, there's a lot of old shows I kind of got to go back through and look at little clips or whatever. I even have like little snippet or pictures with the ladies. I definitely got to go back to getting more ladies in person or at least fucking virtually. Person preferred. Lena Bless would like to see some of the older girls from Queen of the Ring next time on the show. Bring them back, man. Now, how older are we talking? Are we talking like D Hall? Are we talking like Dwella? Are we talking like Ema X? Or are we talking like, you know, like how old are we talking? Thank you, JJ Philly. Like how old are we talking when you say some of the old girls? And who are some of the ones that you want me to interview? Like I said, I reach out to a lot. I haven't reached out to many in a minute, but I reach out to a lot, you know. And the thing about this is sometimes I'm guilty by affiliation. So if I had a girl up here and, you know, she said, you know, I thought this one was whack, on the strength of that girl would be like, I ain't fucking with that show. Like I said, somebody told me that this show is messy. You know, yeah. But they don't, yeah, for whatever reasons, you know what I'm saying, people, you know, they move and they feel how they want to. On my part, there's no biasness here, you know what I'm saying? I'm not biased to any women. I'm not biased to any leagues. So I'm going to ask the questions that you may or may not want to. I'm not going to say that you may or may not want to be asked, because I'm definitely going to respect you. But if something is kind of going on, I may touch on it. I may not, you know what I'm saying? If I feel like it's too messy and it just may bring up something else, I'm just going to leave it alone. But I always tell them, if I ask you something and you don't want to be asked, you know, you can tell me to shut the fuck up. Just do it in a polite way. You know, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, let me know how old you want to go. Somebody said a matrimony. I didn't even think about a matrimony. But I'm not against it. See, he said D Hall was nice. See, I like that. I like that. See, you're a person who, you know, you've been there for a period of time. Jada Ray. I haven't heard from Jada in a minute. You know, I actually, yeah, I'll check in with Non Dom and see how she's doing. Yeah. Oh, he said paid him to do face-offs. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, man, I feel like we can keep going. I was waiting on the last 2 calls. You know, I had to pee for about, you know, the last hour. It's nasty because I'm just trying to pinch pinch myself to keep from you know, exploding. I'm not pinching myself bare, you know, like without skin. I'm pinching myself, you know, through, or like on my shorts, not in or whatever, you know, TMI. But I'll clean my hands for anybody that's worried. I did have one with Star Smiles, who was now Star Quasia. That's what I'm definitely gonna go back and I'm gonna start pay attention to the Instagram pages, because what you'll actually begin to do is you'll be able to see that there are a lot of people that I did interview at one point. There are a lot of girls that I still have not interviewed, and to be honest, there are a lot of girls that I'm still never probably ever going to be able to get for whatever reasons. Not always on my part. There's only like maybe a handful that I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good on you, where I'm not, gonna do it. But that's just what I said now. Who knows what the future holds? But I'm not interested. Only a handful, and they probably ain't interested either. So, it's mutual. But I love everybody. Hassan, as a guest, I had to pee for an hour. We understand. Yeah, man. Let me tell you. And I drink a lot, I didn't drink this one, but I drank this one because I wanted something in my stomach because I hadn't eaten yet. But yeah. Hassani Shakur, I would hope Jazz do your show. I've extended the offer before a while ago. And at that point in time, I was told she really wasn't. I was told Jazz isn't the type to really do interviews, but then, people are telling me they seen her on this interview, that interview, that interview, that interview, yeah. I'm not against having a Jazz come on. D Park, what happened with Bonnie coming? We were booked. When the minute I kind of began the promos and I put the pictures out and things like that, we've had a conversation. We kind of locked in. The day of, sometimes I don't hear from people. So with Bonnie, I didn't hear from her the day of. Maybe something came up. I'm not sure. But yeah, it just didn't happen. Yeah. Lady Trees, that's hilarious. Eat her bad on the store. I would like to know what became of her. Pretty down the wordsmith. I wouldn't be against that either. Yeah, man, we could Motor go Toyota versus Gaddis. Showing out. My mom saying, yeah, showing out. They start smelling themselves and they don't want to come and do the show. Showing out. Yeah, I'ma let y'all. Hassani Shakur seems like Jazz is. Yeah, man. It's always an open seat. Like I said, damn near all the women are allowed to kind of come on the show. Like I said, it's only a handful where I feel like let's have a conversation first. But other than that, I'm game. Justin Perales, Bonnie Stay no showing. I didn't say that. But yeah, maybe it'll happen, what I'm saying, in the near future, but it just didn't happen that time that it was supposed to. I'll take it as is. Hassani Shakur seems like Jazz is if I feel like it about everything. She addressed bullshit when it's time to, and maybe it just hasn't been time to, for her to come on the show. This one has my watch, and it's time to. It just probably hasn't been time to. Taylor J, I don't think I've ever reached out to Taylor J. I'll definitely look into reaching out to Taylor J. And here's the thing, when I reach out to these people, I want y'all to actually, fuck with it, watch it, you know what I'm saying, promote it, tell a friend and tell a friend, you know what I'm saying, that sort of thing. I'm not gonna say I don't think I've ever reached out to Taylor J. I'm not gonna say that, but I don't think we've ever had dialogue, so I'll look into that. Eric Davis, Nina Cruz is fire. Yes, Nina, it's definitely fire. Yeah, Justin Perales, get Hustle on here. Yeah, I'm First Lady URL. Hustle doesn't have to ask. Some people, they just, you want to make it happen, we can make it happen. Some people are just busy. Some people, when it comes to this, they're busy, or they'll tell me, and then a minute later I see them on live, that sort of thing. But, they move how they want to. They do what they want to do. I can't knock them. But I'm going to let y'all go. I would love to keep going. All of y'all, if you're able to, I'm saying, you know what? Maybe just give me a minute. I'll be back.
Good? You still good? You still going?
I'm good.
I was like, oh shit, it got quiet. I was like, oh shit, the show.
No, you know what's so funny is I was about to come back and tell him, like, I don't think Rod liked that, you know, me running to the bathroom and peeing during the show.
I
so
definitely don't.
I know you don't, but you know what I'm saying, I had to and they were here. So I was gonna tell him not to say anything, but you ended up popping back out.
You
But
still going?
yeah, I mean, you know, you let me know.
Pressing up some shirts.
Oh, okay, do you think? Gotcha. Sorry about that. See, I got in trouble. Not really. Lena Blessed, what about interview Nina Cruz, Royal Honey, My Verse, Dweller, anybody we haven't seen in a while? It's nice to see. Gotcha. So I've had conversations with Nina. I haven't had one with Royal. My Verse, I did do one with My Verse. She had like a strict, a short time frame, so we were supposed to revisit it again. Where my drink, bitch? If you haven't checked out that single from My Verse, if you're into like a little reggaeton, you know, kind of reggae, you know, she references, you know, General Muévelo, you know what I'm saying? The Godfather, I think, of reggaeton. But if you haven't checked that track out, go ahead and check that out. But nonetheless, we did part of an interview. We're supposed to do more. We just didn't do it, but I'm always open to that. And you said Dweller. I believe I spoke to... No, I never spoke to Dweller. I spoke to D Hall. We were supposed to lock something in, and it just didn't happen. But I have an idea, you know, to make that happen. But this will be good because there are a lot of people who don't know the older girls. They don't know a Dweller and Miss Streams and you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. So we'll make that happen. So yeah, Hassani, I have. I'll probably put a clip up from the My Verse interview, Hassani. Let's see. I was just about to go on my homepage when you said, give me a minute. Yeah, man. WR513, just leave Royal Honey and Ash Cash where they at. Damn. 313 Saudi supposed to get Torture and Don Lady. I've had one with Don. We were supposed to reschedule. It just didn't happen. And Torture, you know, I had one with Torture a long time ago. I'll probably put a clip up from that. I wouldn't be against having one with Torture again. I'd actually like one with Torture and her man, Polo Paul. I'd actually think that would be a dope interview. I might actually, I've been thinking about that for some time. Let's see. I need Tori to get it together. What do you mean? What do you mean you need Tori to get it together? What is Tori done or not done? Let's see. Yeah, but so I don't want to ruin it, but it's going to be a little bit of a surprise, but not. So there are some people who, let's just say if you had, let's just say like a Tory dub. It's not a Tory dub, but I'm just going to say a Tory dub. So this time slot may not work for Tory dub. So one of the things that I kind of plan on doing is, I feel like I'm ruining, but I'm not. But I'll say this. So one thing I plan on doing is, which may be happening kind of soon, is I'm going to reach out to a lot of these ladies, and I may have to do interviews that are pre-recorded. And then what will happen is the day of the show, you know, now, typically when I'm like coming from work, you know, we play a battle, you know what I'm saying, before the show starts or whatever. Sometimes I'm getting here just as the battle is ending. I got to get back to getting here at 7, but that just doesn't always happen. But what I'm going to start doing is having interviews from girls. So instead of a battle playing, it'll be an interview that'll actually be playing. So the good thing about it is it may be somebody who you've never seen on the show before, you know, just based on scheduling or whatever like that. And it may be somebody that you have seen on the show. But just kind of be on the lookout for that. I may promote it prior and I may not. It may be one of those things where it's like, yo, just tune in. You know what I'm saying? You'll either get a battle, you know what I'm saying? Or you'll get an interview that you kind of just didn't expect expect. Hassani Shakur, pre-recorded interviews are cool. Let's new to us anyway. Regardless. Yeah, I agree. We could do a pre-recorded, and then what can happen is once we kind of go live, you know what I'm saying? What I think would be real dope is if we do a pre-recorded, you know what I'm saying, Shorty right here, and then, you know, the show, we do Shorty right here, so we get 2 for 1. You know what I'm saying? Definitely looking to do something like that. I'm going to have to set that up. But then, you know what I'm saying, sometimes it's like, you know, this Shorty right here, she know that this one going to be on later. She don't like that. You know, I run into those problems all the time, too. Hector Vega, Nomad, can I make a suggestion? While doing this with the ladies, maybe contact Sarah Connor also. Hector Vega, I reached out to Sarah Connor an extremely long time ago about doing the show. I've pretty much contacted many people. Yeah. WR513. Oh, and leave J Smooth where she at too, respectfully. You know, I wouldn't be against getting a J Smooth. She was supposed to battle on She Goes Hard. I'm not sure what happened. I think she was going to be making her return, or her second return, because I think she had battled Miss Lisa. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I have no issues with pre-recording. Gotcha. I thought maybe I wouldn't like that. Lena Blesser or Remy Ma on the show would be dope also, the queen of battle rap. Maybe I'll get Reese still. What size is that?
Not your size. Nah, these are like large.
Oh, those are largest. What is that, white and black?
Oh, yeah, they're all white and black.
Are they going to be on sale soon?
Yeah, I got all different colors in there, especially extra small.
There we go. Can you just tell me what? Are they on sale now or no? Oh, you don't want to show?
You know what? You could do it. They could just hit me in the DM if they want one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no.
No? Okay, we'll just wait. We'll just wait. I hear you.
Get all of that ready.
Okay.
Before I start doing that.
Gotcha.
Soon, you can tell them soon.
Uh-oh, Hector Vega said I need a XL red and black. See? WR513 Beretta Blaze. I have had Beretta Blaze up here before. We did do one with her. I think Jada was co-hosting with me with Beretta, but I can definitely revisit Beretta Blaze once again. And shout out to her. Like I said, at one point in time, she was posting a lot, just kind of like promoting mental health awareness, and I thought that was really dope. D Parker, Miss Pack after the Couture massacre. Yeah, man, I wouldn't be against Miss Pack. Hassani Shakur, bring RX back when she's in New York. RX always has an open ticket. The only thing is I used to do the show on Fridays, and since I no longer do it on Fridays, if RX comes for the weekend, this is Wednesday, she may not be here. Eric Powery just surprised us with the interview since people may not show. True. Lena Blesser and Norma versus MBD would be very nice. Oh, I didn't even know you put it in front of the camera. And he stood right here, and I paid no attention. See, I see what happens when you mind your business. I did have Norma. I haven't had MBD, but that, yeah, I hated that those two didn't battle. Gotcha. I'll let him know, Hector. And Hector, I think I sent you a text the other day. I think you had like pocket dialed me by accident on your morning commute. Let's see. Somebody else had mentioned somebody for an interview. Radius D from PG. Wait a minute, what happened to Sea Battle Arena? I actually, you know what? That's a really good question. Maybe I'll have the league owner from Sea Battle League, you know what I'm saying, kind of speak on that. I thought Sea Battle League was, Sea Battle Arena was actually kind of great. I thought we got some good battles from that. You know, it was another platform for the ladies to battle at. Maybe that'll come in the near future. Would y'all like to see another Sea Battle Arena? Let it be known in the comments. Let's see. WR513, Lady E. I met Lady E one time before. Lady E, you know, she said she would be down with doing it. We just never set anything up. At first, I always tell a story. She kind of looked at me like, you know, like, and who are you? You know, and I was just like, you know, I'm such and such, da-da-da. You know, and shit was cool. Gotcha. That's a small?
Extra.
Oh, that's an extra small? I might be able to fit that.
Yeah, but once you put you ever try a shirt on and look big, and then once you put your arms in, you be like, oh no, this ain't.
Years ago, I could fit an extra small.
Yeah, years ago I could too, motherfucker, when I was 6.
Nah, like in 2008, I could fit extra small. I could do a small now, but extra small. You know what? Nah, I might be lying. I might be able to fit that. I actually could fit a large from the boys department, like if I like cut the sleeves or whatever. I can't do no with no large. I cut the size up for a large. Let's see. I wish I would have seen Norma's interview. She was a real. Your grand.
The
The karate student?
Yeah. MMA.
Oh, MMA. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
right.
Oh, shit. I don't want no smoke. I want to take MMA. I just don't want cauliflower here. Yeah, the good thing about it, pretty down to wordsmith, if you say you wish you would have seen the Norma interview, it was Norma and I think Debo came on at the end. But if you're able to, always you can go to YouTube and go to Queens of Battle Rap and you can put the person's name in. Sometimes you just have to kind of scroll down, but you'll definitely be able to see those interviews. I said what I'm going to do is actually kind of go through all of mine and just have them kind of link ready. So if anybody is like, I didn't see that one, I could kind of just send it to you. Oh, so you already know Radius. Radius is around.
I have two for you, alright?
Oh, cool. Thanks, man. Let's see. Gaddis versus Young and May. And right now, y'all are just putting out their battles that y'all want to see in the near future. I'm assuming. Just keep put them out. Put the battles out. Stargirl Lady Red. I had one with Stargirl Lady Red a very long time ago. On the Instagram page, I put like 2 little clips up from that. I recently put up 2 little clips from Jade. I got to put another one up from Jade. I got to put one up from Matrix. A couple other people that I actually have to kind of put up as well. Yeah, man. And I'm going to let y'all know I did this whole show injured. A taste bud on my tongue is like swollen, so I'm talking funny, and one of my eyelids is swollen too from I don't know, debris in my eye or something like that. So that's why I don't have no contacts. We good? All right. So yeah, man. As always, thank y'all so much. Don't forget to tune in next week. You was asking, did you interview 40 Hassani Shakur? I had 40 and Couture together. I don't think I've ever had 40 alone. But we've had conversations. So yeah, man. Yeah. Stay tuned. All right, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Salute to all y'all. Hector Vega and Hassani Shakur, Mo to Go, all y'all. Y'all have a good one, man.